the Premier League aspect. What translate? Now, Ora Puakwa Enyim Brown. I will say our soft spot kakra Emma Manchester United. On also a translate yebedi enkomo ene papa bi. Na for so appear special so ha. Enianom bright yaw adum any kweku answer all bright. That's what can abom se chibom e produce dwumedie no e de amanone ene efinsem ebeto ahye so. Here the Jeffries Tumi Sintim-Koree still chia. You ni bra breno. Yay! Chen Anopei. Yesimu so se e dan. Unya ho ntete Times Square pa na yesimu so no. Johnny Show live on Facebook. Happy 98.9 FM. Yabaka amamo. Tiano pay mobia kwaba stronko. Yabe sore so premo tobre na yekoye nim e won hihye ahodo a agigo nim. Ghana Premier League ni dia said ya media ma ya ni dia em say omenya agia ni sa o. Omo bobo pa. Em found baby omo chew omo ye hu ha. Na omo eko menimti said ya kan no ye nuanom nyina atranse e wo fia ha ye ba be di enkomo said ye nhihye no so etie no na orapo akwabre na ye me said ye tie wom kweku ansa all right mapo akwambra mapo akambra why na afi ye nhwe said ye nhihye no so ebeko zanse gosi atranse enti won so tra na afi ye koye nim sa na ya hwe said ye enyoma beko Poakwa bibia boko kofi se uyo okay ana enioma nkoye
eye pa
eye dia na chese
eye pa
unse biase no se ya ena ye
yes eye pa nti eye sempa chonso ho ye de
eye chin de biara
ye dase
ene ye chin de biara
ye dase
ye won kwen de em se sabe
o kan sa na mani age se ne
eye chin de biara unse ene na to no de na ye o
of course
ena ode wa no ka sempa nso a
ebem ma sempa emfiri wanu mumra
ene na ye bedi ade ncheche mo e wo ingresi
yeah
ye bedi ade ncheche mo ene Black Stars yes Black Stars no ye be share one character a friend Antoine Semenyo because intina na ototo no e say o activate the same goal scoring prowess no what the Black Stars oba ne o man koye na ni nyina nkombra no ebeso coach Otuado aboboa no adentina o hye the EPL nim na oba onhye.
In fact the number of goals are wahye oko city nko the number of goals are wahye no
what contribute to crowd
A4 on shares are in about 30 something matches for the Black Stars.
Antoine Semenyo
yeah Opa check. Enra mi hu ye no mi hwe ni din mi hwe Stars in din am say hey Antoine
a problem
yes
going to the World Cup no say you activate no
you see say ye nya no scoring to say the Osho City at the World Cup
ebi mu say okoye nso wakodum Erling Haaland ja
un say obeko no enkoma ye di wa ha ne say Pep Guardiola no otowa onto se oba ya oba bebo ono auto player bia and okay enye player bia some few players ena omo de auto wa oba bebo da bia obebo uya de unya de obebo but there are some players auto ma de ono e feel se obebo na da ono feel se obebo na time ono feel se obebo no se da na obebo so what I say enti me de na me bo empire na me bo man to anyina say okwa ontimi nye bibi to break into this Manchester City team.
You remember Antoine so you be see so ne.
Okay.
Na because o tie nim pa. Na again playing 32 games for the Black Stars and scoring 3. And yet looking at the position at
Obon, yes.
Now, the performance with Manchester City and so I mean 4 games I'm saying 4
goals, yes.
3 what the emphasis say 3. We are contributing 4 goals.
Yes.
Assist and 3 goals. Enti of course City ananu ya no goals are watching no any Black Stars are obebo
33 matches
June 1 2022 3 years watch 3 goals for the Black Stars and I watch 3 goals for Manchester City. Now then yenye na oba Black Stars on share because obviously no which means say Black Stars no onya nioma be right, which of course I say attribute to to the coach, you know. We no make catch rate for no for my dream bra. Yanya Antoine then because Osha attackers ni na uyi Jordan ene Ishakua omu drum na so a em say omo maka na say injury ni nyoma nyoma be titru yes poster boy the friend say Muhammad Kudus onyanti apo but hopefully obeti apo before we go to the World Cup
sometime middle of March.
Yes, March no ba na eja title when unti si enya no na on shape no na Ishaku no so sendra crochet.
Yes, Oshe.
Na ono so
Leicester lose with the about Oshe.
Yes, okran shape no na the captain of Atletico Bilbao Inaki Williams and so Johnny now so say and na ye team ni ye enya mfimfi o baby ni den ya na fe ya but and then you Antoine Semenyo goals are Oshe Black Stars 3 years wabo over 30 games I said just 3 goals. What is happening? Then ayenye Otuado e wasem eboni po
of course
on Antoine and other players share no now the best me no chance here no Manchester United against Arsenal now Manchester for no actually say enye kusie tipen ni obomofo efidie couple of rhymes with a word play even ya bro me tie ni ye lyrically video
anke say oyan mutuni o
and me say lyrics no with here
Matthias ye pa
me say enye kusie tipen ni obomofo fidie couple of rhymes
of course
Brains bidia boko what rap kakra Kondi bi di oni
me pacho there we dey kondi bi rap there there bi
kondi bi no nom de ya nom muntie ba okay kondi bi aboko utrim na hye o
boko de me ka se boko na me boa
na boa me nua
se boko se ja me ka se eye boko de me
aden den na ba
for no ka sempe
enye boko pa ma no ka asempa ye sen enye o se me ka se ye na ye den
se ene eye sen
enye chenra
Endra ya chin.
Endra betin da mitimi da minga say
no but kwesi philosophy ni say enya akase enye.
Yes.
But me no me buy into that
philosophy. Sinti enye.
Kuni. Mama minga say. Tema Yesu a ye ba no. Papa ode
just a late 70s and 70s.
Yes.
No early 70s.
Okay.
Papa no ode Nebuchadnezzar amemo no ode etuti ofie autocratic
kankebi
oka obi ntumi nka bi oka so bi ntumi nka oka like you ombusa wadwi onye sa no ode tete ya
no pe no break me sure say wha no the obe kan no
sa na obi nti even Mr. Badampo even in day after everything cry no say sana papa de up to now he feels that still negotiation as here oguso ebunwa kana bi achiro bia you am say no this thing should not continue this thing should not continue because enye why no also obi to me my papa we say no
will it be okay say bia apefa ne elomnum challenge you
yes sir I love that inti when she challenges me I'm happy I like that elom ada de na nya o mini prince say o de no
but any bibia na okanua na waje
oh Debbie
yeah of course
that's so the be so tiam
that's why even prince or problem with the way you are treating Asantoa
sir
because until I say at the age you know also umanifa brem kakra enye se de bia
na wafa uba efri baby amuti edi na akọ ebri na hot na ba
prince
so money break kakra
akola ko school every mountain say ya obeti afaka be si Madina afaka be fi ni wotu ka free akobri ni wakọ fa na be say ne say
where I stay utie me where I stay to Ebri it is shorter than me going to drop her at Medina. And I'll say deliberately, no.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to now say, Umani film kakra like say
you see,
on sometimes ebia unu abibino also not also who said the fat trot kwan ho that happens by
okay again titi otimi ko mokola ekwe di dwaba
Kodi jabe o bi to
No.
ko. Makola kwan na.
Oni di ma mi echi.
Oni obi amakola market.
Odi ni ma mi echi.
Wo be just aso so makola. Wo be just aso so makola.
Ubeja nso nko mokola.
munim no ntia
Ujai wasem. Ube hwan ni.
munim no
Odi
ntia
ni na nechi ana odi ni ma mi echi.
ne na
Odi ni ma mi echi. Odi ni ma mi echi.
Amache wa ni nai.
mami o na ya de ko kola
Odi ni ma mi echi. Ena ni ma mi osi wo ma ni sika ne ho no de toto ni nema.
me se wo baba no benyi akosu o ko school aja no nko
We say enye say first time na okọ ne de.
na me se ja no nko me wo ka me ba ko school me nko esi no me ja ne se on fa ka nko
Baby akole ebu.
I don't even trust the drivers.
Ase me the prince argue on say about the philosophy no.
Okay. Okay, then also philosophy.
No, I have me wo principle be say be akola no owo 10 up to 12. After 15. And you may be where so mo no.
Saying
15. E so no watimi faka eco school.
no.
Me 15.
You see,
Sakola ni ko school o Cape Coast and o ko school o Kumasi a. 15. Me drop in o bus terminal atone ticket amano. I ensure say watena bus him.
Ako. You see, every girls oko school say parent and a guardian or they didn't buy any best sign. And your school be akeke. Say say okoko sign.
There be.
So
So
okoko sign.
so de ne ko
Say
dia.
on konso on let's offer. Say on mint mimba. Enti obi e de ne ba. We say schools be wa ha, we me fa on di o. Schools be wa ha, we me fa on.
There be jai. Minimum mo ko a o ma ne ko.
SS down.
O de no ano de bebo me. O de enti ko o de to awesome.
E different.
Denti na o se enye. Denti na o se enye adenti a.
Oh. Ndramati ara wo sembi. Yes. Mini baby a madam for pa ne papa mami wu.
Oh.
Nti metie ne ha me. Madam for pa ne papa ne mami aka baby a.
This ne papa ne mami.
No, ne papa mami.
Oh.
Madam for ne papa ne nana.
Nti ne nana ba.
Nana ba.
Na wadam for nana.
Nti
Aka baby
aka
so
me ha me papa. Nda kura no.
Oh chia.
Nti mi kura
I said ne papa nana.
Tie.
Masa when embrace.
Said the opposite make no. The opposite make no. Me nka.
Ni nyina ne say eye nura. Minum say after game no me ka kire me na ya say say unua be ma na ni asoja. Sa na me.
Prince.
Na ya nso na mi soja pa.
Asena no. Omo be ye de omo tai eye na.
There be.
Baby bao. Indra special na all from after the match no. Or say me fa na.
Menti ase.
Na in fact na o say nka me fa na.
Uye dem frɛ akosi asempa said the nura match ne ko ye no. Uye dem frɛ no wafa onfa. Enti men frɛ no kra. Kele, to answer your question. Enye sa na beko. Tie according to Opta, even after enura game no. According to asempa ni favorite ni na down for pa Opta. Arsenal were 88.4 something 44% chance of winning the league. The Oba second was less than 8% to win the league. I know your Manchester City or no other second. Aston Villa was best 7 something percent to win the league. The Premier League clubs no amo akani but for these three clubs amo akani no. It was less than 1% chance to win the league. And look, the Abano, just that there are two things Enra Ami who will give them. For the first time, Arsenal supporters issue signs of weakness Enra. Some of their players issue signs of weakness.
Why no?
Even Mikel Arteta, coach in Ankasa for the first time. Issue signs of weakness in the game.
But at this point, any said Arsenal, any a Dominic Somo say, I mean, born, and in fact, to be a testify, say they are playing a very good football and they deserve to win
the league.
Now, per the UK say when it matters most, playing against Manchester United at the Emirates.
Yes.
Now,
almost show signs of weakness.
Now,
see,
who show sign of weakness?
Mami
And I said,
but for some supporters, boo players, after the game, any adini, see, Mikel Arteta, for the first time this season in all competition, will show weakness. And the weakness will show in 50 on the 58th minute, or you have 4 substitutions. That is wrong. That in any way is wrong. Even when Obo Lake Cup and I say cup game, you find say be Obo Carling Cup, be a 3rd round be and a 4th round be. At no point, and Obo home, Ewo Emirates, and listen to me this season, Arsenal and Lusu game be a Ewo home in all competitions. Remember, say they are in 4 competitions. 4.
Say, changes saying
4.
58 minutes.
58 minutes.
And can't pay Fimuna White by
Like for like. And yet tactical.
And Jokeres and so by Gabriel Jesus.
Like for like, it's not tactical.
Merino by and Martin Odegaard and Sufimu.
That was wrong.
Eze by and Zubimendi and Sufimu.
See, this 4 substitution issue a signs of weakness in Mikel Arteta. And
it's not tactically weak.
No, you say any slow. Yeah, okay, yeah, ball Emirates. First half 1-1. Yashe Omate 1-1. 58 minutes, 68 minutes. Charlie, we have to take control of this game. So, like for like, it's not tactical.
No. Minka, but that's sequence on money. It's unfortunate. The sequence is not like that. They scored the second goal before he made the changes. That's what I wanted to add.
Me say. So, second goal no baya. United second goal ni baya. Then panic mode. So I had to do something. I had to respond.
No, go on about 50th minute. And yes, sir. Quadruple change,
58 minutes.
58 after 8 minutes.
After 8 minutes. And you see, those substitutions are not tactical. Like for like. Enti Uyi Gabriel Yesu. On starting, in fact, now or starting first Premier League game since May.
Jesus.
Yes, since May. And or Enti Enwa Jokeres. Like for like. Look at Oyi captain no Ephraim, Arsenal captain Ephraim. He was surprised.
Odegaard.
He was surprised. BBNC second goal and Omashe. We can go on
and beat them
and even beat them. Why the substitution? Look, Enra they are 2 Zupermendi no. Obetimi abo ball for almost close to 10 years, decade. They are 2 no Enra ne bin to ni bi. That pass no Maya Emma equalizer no ebaye no. Any Enra ne performance in the middle. Obetimi abo ball for a decade. They are 2 no Enra no. So eno enema Arsenal so far that defeat in Enra.
But question the changes are Arteta, yeah.
Because he didn't yield any results.
Hold on, I disagree. Oyi Odegaard Fimu, Ena Ode Merino by. And Merino came to score.
No, that chaos, everybody will score.
No, regardless.
Every Arsenal
change, player now.
No,
at a point, Obete Kano.
Yes.
And no yes, changes.
Okay. So aside or no, easy. Since Oba Arsenal, the best game of Obama Arsenal was the North London derby against Tottenham Hotspur. Aside no, he's been a shadow in most of the games awabo. Or the nearby, what was his performance in that game? Absolutely nothing. Ben White, one impacty game no any way. Victor Jokeres, one impacty game no any way. Or the Nchebiampo no de no ni Madueke enso ebemo. Ono so am impacty game no in any form. So those 5 substitutions now no. But for Merino, okay, I'll give it to him because Oteka MBA 2-2. Aside no. And that chaos Arsenal created with air corner kicks Boy no can deflect any player. Nah, question. And look at Merino no share shares are born a take no hwebe corner na ekoso no hwebe bi of fire in fact of Manchester United po no ma kofa goalkeeper na chi ebe fa na nim ansana oba bebo ball na hye. It tells you the level of chaos at Arsenal at the corner case and in set piece men ka say corner case in set piece etimi but you show a sign of weakness in such a big game. Ewo Emirates, baby a fortress this season. Look, clubs panic say omo ba Emirates this season.
Yes.
Clubs panic so omo ba Emirates. The moment you show signs of weakness, and that is it. And one ma Arsenal elusu sa game no enra. Yes, you can see say Manchester United a lot of problems. Manchester United gave Arsenal a lot of issues and to be worried about. But for quadruple substitution at the time it came, I think say Arteta got it wrong. And I know say back to the drawing board, back to the basis. We are still leading the league by 4 points because if the players, any coach, that's what they should be telling the players. We are still leading the league, even if it's 1 point. Now we are leading by 4 points. Back to basis, back to the drawing board. And then we can get back to winning ways. Remember, say about 3 games, winning, about draw 2 and lose back. One that's the first one. The second way is that front players now are not scoring. Bukayo Saka and go in 11 games in all competitions. Victor Gyökeres non-penalty by 13 on share. About 4 players ewo manimu ho omun share. And no is a worrying sign. Emma Arsenal because you need
sure say entity no mo person omo kofa Alvarez ban.
Alvarez ben.
Julian Alvarez.
Free Atletico Madrid. Oh, I see. But one share your front three is not scoring. You need Bukayo Saka and any goal contribution this season. Onyanesa. So your say Onya Obia should be scoring for the team. And as same way me kan ho asem ewa beginning of the season say Onya Obia obeye source of goals e the ama team na. We all thought say Victor Gyökeres eba no obeye the source of goals e the ama Arsenal. It turn out say enye sa na eba be because on Tumi and device a way they will play through him because Martin or the Lisandro Trossard onu nya opeso hye Bukayo Saka nya ono so peso hye obi nya opeso hye no ni Madueke nya opeso hye but there should be that person say ye nya ne atwe mienu twe baako a ye de man no create chances and that is coaching. It should be deliberate. It should be deliberate. Say we are ye man we aye top a yes scorer onu na be man ye goals no.
Prince a cause of worrying say ebia home games against the big boys. Liverpool na ewo Emirates na Arsenal. Apeke just a point na Enranso or Manchester United na ya hye no. Inti possible 9 points no. We nya 4, 5.
We nya 5.
We draw 2 and we lose 1. We draw 2 and we lose 1.
2 points.
Inti possible 9
we nya
points.
2.
This is not good. This is not good at all.
But it's too early.
Oh yes.
We are only in January.
Yes.
We are only in January.
My fear is I mean, sooner air to no and film other competitions because I shall say
say Champions League in there. Champions League, you know. They are sure of top 2 finish.
And yeah, no at same no. After the top 2 finish,
you go into the
yes.
No, say no so now the last game no F on a character deben.
Mention hono. Oma advance ya ko omenu.
Okay.
Na enyoma nko.
Remember and so say
they were struggling before they went to Inter to beat them 3-1.
3-1.
And I say
the Champions League final.
And I say esum na eto no. Die misro ni say enko enum.
Arsenal play differently in all the competitions and they league differently.
Enko enum. Do you know why?
Aden enko. It is possible.
And
it's not possible because Arsenal,
it is
not possible because
everything is possible.
Arsenal has proven clearly in this year's Champions League that they play differently in the Champions League than they play in the league. So Arsenal beat me a draw against Nottingham Forest, but I bet you I'm on the cash and 3-1, the best team in Europe. Arsenal bet must struggle at home against small teams. Sunderland unbeatable 2-2. I bet you I could say Inter 3-1. Inter home. Arsenal bet must Atletico Madrid 4-0.
But
in the Champions League,
but in the knockout stage, it will be different.
Yes.
Remember,
we are here.
Remember,
eliminated Real Madrid, and what happened?
Yes.
What other one in the same final of the Champions League? What
the rest of the matter is after eliminating Real Madrid. Now man for doing say
but PSG is stopping.
No, but hold on. That was
hold on. You see, I think say the form they are similarly form as I drop it. League in mono. It won't affect them in the Champions League.
Why?
Because they play differently in the Champions League.
Happy FM.
But and also remember, say they differently in the face.
No. But okay.
No, hold on.
What do you mean by they play differently in the Champions League?
No, the mentality. The mentality. Everything is different.
And the Arsenal mentality saying, "Baby, or lega a different approach."
No, because
the Champions
teams are different. The teams are different. This is a team. Our Premier League teams are different from clubs in Europe.
In Europe,
but
two different competitions.
Hold on. The Premier League, how they play it, that's fine. The pace and if you are playing an Italian club, so a different approach.
Yes.
But the Champions League, Europe, so the possibility of going forward, you go and meet a Liverpool or draw a Manchester or also betche or share with you.
Yes, I say anything and I make catch up with say group stage, and I say group phase. He said about Champions League, you can be that strong and powerful playing it.
I play like Casacho. I don't want to say yeah.
No, sorry. Sorry, Ako.
I'm talking about time allocation.
No, Kasempa me pa me din so be jira.
Me ngas me on Kasao. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying I'm time allocation I make.
But Matthias,
time allocation I make.
Time there. Say Emre.
No, but the issue too is untimi nya time ahead inya.
When they am pa kakra no ba ben kakra say me ngas.
Now we have time now pe.
Ba ben kakra.
Obenya time.
Headi kasa show ni all there.
See. Your consensus is valid. In Europe, because ABA, the knockout phase, home and away. And this said there, because see, Canada na Champions League group phase, home and away, no, a different approach. And they are group phase na in a league form, no, different approach. But a do knockout stage in India, who could draw against any other team, home and away. Enti ubenya advantage, home advantage, or no subenya ni home advantage ediabo. So two different things. But the American say, see, Arsenal this season, Premier League, is dear to lose. Champions League, they have about 60+ % chance of winning the Champions League. Remember, say, almost the semi-final second leg against Chelsea, they've taken the lead. In fact, almost a win, 3-2 win against Chelsea. Omuba Chelsea eba Emirates ababebo. Remember, so say in the FA Cup, third round or fourth round, I think it's fourth round in the FA Cup. So they see, it just shows a signs of worrying signs. It would stop them from winning the Premier League. I don't think they will show such weakness and no show in their next game. And check the top 6 clubs, the matches are that is against the top 6 clubs, Arsenal will play, I think, say Man City home. No, Mabo Chelsea.
Man City away.
No, Mabo Chelsea.
That game is a home. The top game, Man City away. Game can be now any obium.
So what I say, in fact, almost the pen aka kakrebi, almost the pen I say Villa
Villa in Navy.
Okay, Arsenal and Villa we. I think say Chelsea,
Liverpool.
Okay,
Liverpool, and Man City.
Arsenal next Premier League game no on elite, right?
Yes.
Now Arsenal abe boss Sunderland home. Now on Brentford and so abo. Owie obo FA Cup ni we. Arsenal and Tottenham home.
Yes, on this space.
White Hart Lane.
No, the new stadium. Tottenham Stadium.
Now Arsenal and Chelsea so abo.
Yes.
Inti obo Tottenham we are eno munge mu obi etimi che.
No, Arsenal kire say sa
Debi.
sa omadom ene
Oh, me see debi.
ene space debi.
O che sa time okay. Ana Arsenal and Chelsea.
Yes.
Eno so ehu.
It was Stamford Bridge.
No,
Emirates. Yes. In recent times, our games in new Arsenal.
And I will proud to the United game. Obia said then.
No, yes, for the past 6 games against Arsenal, Manchester United, I think they won 4.
And Arsenal, we are not Brighton. No, about Everton. No, I call Wolves. No, about Bournemouth. Now, on this city, the 18th April.
Yeah.
Man City against Arsenal.
18th April.
We Emirates. Our cry. City home no. Etihad.
No ye. Sa game no ye. Bosome pepe na league na wi.
Na one Newcastle so abo. Emirates. And so no e din.
No enyi hu.
Yo.
Enti
na one Fulham. Abebo nti obo home obesan so abo home bi na fe on West Ham another London derby no what dey na fe Arsenal ni Burnley na fe Crystal Palace any Arsenal enso abo somewhere April 24 nti yama me say nti all teams being equal no games are Arsenal ebetimi a drop point no was Arsenal Chelsea no Arsenal etimi drop point Arsenal Tottenham otimi drop point Brighton enso
the ye ne Liverpool ne hye no ene Manchester City na hye no di ka no enye hu so what top 6 clubs na Arsenal games no wabo those top 6 clubs no wabo mo a dodo na aka Chelsea ene Manchester City ene Liverpool
but EFL Cup no Arsenal ne Chelsea bebo ene your second match na obebo
February.
Next week Tuesday.
Yes.
Next week then?
Tuesday.
Okay.
Next week Tuesday. Okay, after the Champions League, you know. Yeah.
Okay. Now afe no Tottenham game no obobia oni Chelsea. Enti uti mean say Arsenal benam London wa check akra o.
Pa.
Obo Tottenham ya. Na wa sanso about Chelsea. Wa London wa. Okay.
Entikele enye bibia me I still maintain say Arsenal ebe win Premier League no with 4 points. Me say even if with 1 point Arsenal will go on and win the Premier League. Remember say they will be winning it in I think 21 or 22 years.
Okay. Meda was a Prince
winning league, you know.
Prince Kwesi Rema in the next 4 hours I'm say what dia
I say we be consoling me about Arsenal because my Arsenal position has been clear on this platform for the one and everywhere and obi in my position
Kwesi say ade eye ne ya na adro ni
oh no you see me then it means I don't know me
ade ya na adro ni
there's something about me something that I cannot change. And as I don't have any power to change, you know, I take the pinch of salt.
Kasa.
So, game now na airborne. Maybe I'm me born me Bobby, me new coach, me to be changing the results. I can only hope that the team will win. If the team doesn't win, and I think I always say that things that happen to me personally, I'm able to deal with them. Arsenal may not win their league. No, I'm speaking. Oh no, I'm saying that. No.
You don't have to say anything.
I'm saying that. I'm saying Arsenal may not win their league. This won't be the first time.
Because you can't dispute the fact that
now it may win here. It will pain you. But say to drop say if they no. Then I said because me the game this particular game I never said anywhere Arsenal United. In fact, for the last 3 games, if you are against Nottingham Forest, I never even posted that Arsenal was going to win because
one casa.
No, one can't.
I've never. Go and check. Me Arsenal when you control Facebook Arsenal winning. As a Nottingham, I didn't write it. The game before, I didn't. Arsenal Liverpool. I didn't say that because Me Arsenal. Me and everybody knows that. I watch almost every Arsenal game. And what I realize is that there's so much pressure. Boys, so much pressure. I'm gonna try somebody deliver. So Bibi touch maka crap na affected boys no. That's one thing my realize. So if you game in Indra, Arsenal started brilliantly. They dominated. The stats that were being shown in BBR were clear. At the point, Arsenal about 70%. Arsenal were in the half of United. At the point, Arsenal had over 30 touches ever United for final third. Now United had just one. I don't know if you followed that. And Arsenal a year ago, no, the momentum was high. Yes. Now the momentum was high. There was pressure, and I did go in the buy. It was not really you feel that the game was going to be an avalanche of goals. No, that's all. Be of shaking. This was from people who watched the game and players who watched the game. It was clear dominance until the goal came. And I've given the start, and I'll be of shaking to be every game. No, until Zubimendi, Yama Zubimendi pass. Or the pass no a chair in Buemu. Or the ball no a map, but the man in Buemu. Say in Buemu and or the chair no. And I'm going to take 1-1. It was at that point, and a panic no a set in. Because it was a childish mistake, and the kind of mistake that you don't make at this level. Especially not at a pointer, also winning league. You don't make that mistake. Okay, I say, as any Bournemouth, Gabriel a similar mistake. As any Bournemouth, and so Gabriel, the same mistake. Also, or passive on the man, opponent, only goalkeeper. And I'm share. Fortunately for him, after the goal, and Chebia no Kokoteka. I don't know if you remember. And Chebia no Kokoteka. In fact, Zubimendi is like also in Otino.
But for Martinez.
Even that ball, the best option would have been for him to pass. But because of the ball, down for him, but there were two players who were there and comparison man it would have been an easy goal. But he wanted to score a similar goal like he scored against was it Chelsea? Enna.
EFL Cup.
Yes, Enna Amber. Then the panic setting, and then the second goal came. Now started a change. And I agree with you, sir. The 4 changes were rather on a high.
Rather
on a high. But I feel that at that point, now me and the changes, no, not precisely tactical, but they were tactical changes. Because let me explain. I feel that it was tactical changes. I'm going to explain. Because at that time, that's an airball with Zubimendi and Rice, 2 pivots. And Obia Chelsea game there, you still cannot play with 2 defensive-minded players. And me, also use Zubimendi every game because now what Chego na had na game cannot mean more. And we use Zubimendi, then you bring more attackers and Odegaard. So before Ombe Sano no. Now when you ball United 80 me ajib we lose ball be. So at that time the pressure on him was weighing on him. And Tina Mister Felix was also coaching Ephraim and even Trossard. Now no, so you know the Martinelli ba. The change I mean coach na anya adwin and he said at no point, no go say oyi Trossard no go say the Madueke never. I feel that no go say the Martinelli mo never. Na Martinelli a bad left or no Jack Saka or right because Saka was tormenting on the right. And no go swap no. Then into all the Merino buy no, it became say Rice drop it by 6. Into by Rice 6, Merino and then Eze. With the intention with the Avian say Merino can drive forward because Merino has played as striker for us now when our strikers were injured. And area ability. Now there will be crosses into the ball. So Joker is up by you cross the ball now. She might say meet me ahead of Asha. And then I'm buying now yet I'm buying Chibana yet take no. Then they take an 2-2. Then I'm gonna take Canana, I'm gonna and even move second United for second goal no. I don't know why Zubimendi stopped.
Also changes nearby and Chebia na Arsenal.
Chena is the second half no more. Say it is something. Say no 80 seconds 84 minutes.
Your chair.
Say ya Semka.
8 to radio.
Yeah, Semka say we say second half now. Although we go no now Zubimendi say ball na ball player inside into we gina EPN say referee so say when there is a handball in play I lead to go a referee by foul. But again in all circumstances because in that ball me we say that do crana na inside that no. Internet referee, I didn't think that he was going to take a foul for that. Brilliant performance. And Kunya go so they were brilliant goals. In fact, in Saturday night me follow is it Friday? Na meeting na Madam Pemwa me yare me do me na meeting show no. And then I saw Prince. I heard the host Prince arguing with Jesse Kovian Ponsa about like a Carrick.
Carrick, ne question and come with our
Say Prince.
But before for that, you know, Mr. Retina me hunyina no. Uti say Saliba one wash he won.
No, Saliba was the one of the worst players on the field. In fact,
all your mistakes as well.
In fact,
all your mistakes be brave.
Ryan as well.
Bona.
Right, you can't blame him for any of the goals. But because I shouldn't trade there.
A pass, Brian in Boemono. It was on a pass, but that ball was bouncing from Saliba.
No, but the thing is that Sabono Bonnie Bar Zumendi Ono. And that was an elementary mistake. Because my bonnet ran a panel because pledge now when him. It's my bonnet ran a panel and I passed my right back. It was he shouldn't have now when the Sasuji class or debate. But tell not make that.
No, check the pressing.
No.
Check the pressing Prince. By the United player.
No,
that ball
the United
be a good ball.
No. See, the
ball was bouncing.
No, Prince. Whether it was bouncing or not, no. United player no agency and I always say.
No, but it was not a good ball from Saliba.
But I'm saying that if Zumeni come about error any pan him a player and who I'm not just pass right back no. So there was no way I say Zumeni was also cheap on the face the United players. No, so my boy running at his level, especially as that team holding me for that. He should have let that ball run. And this was the first time I was mistaken. I thought I made a similar mistake and I thought I'm for instance Richarlison share. So at that level, you shouldn't be making these elementary mistakes when you want to win the Premier League. You should elementary class 1 mistakes. Even if you are passing the ball to your goalkeeper, not say ball and bounce here, so you can't tell me that my porch and Babo no pass say my goalkeeper to give the ball to an opponent to just goalkeeper him. You don't do that mistake at that level. And I'm not even in to blame him because the pressure now every team no on face bida. You mean no face bida. Roses are that no. Those things some title challenge no onye bida or who bida. Say you chase title obi do it. Oh no roses are that no. Omu lusu game a. Ye twa bi eti.
Ya nyemu bibia. Assembly
ni fie.
Eno asa league ni.
Eno asa league ni. O you am to we are don't to be Europa. Fantastic.
Kwesi wura Carrick on mame. Ebe onwa say omumfa ejuma na man full time.
United omunye serious. They are the most unserious club in the world. And I concluding here based on what my heady said here on Friday.
Carrick no obo United for 12 years won.
Yes.
A captain here.
Sure. I don't know if it was Prince. I was telling him about Ononi Darren Fletcher. I don't know if it was. And now make about the passing. Like me Premier League no. Obi no an pass him fetch him like Carrick. Oh, damn it. Obi no an the ball em fetch him like Carrick. Wouldn't say me my favorite player of all time. Yes, that's Fabregas. But
all time.
My favorite player of all time. Like not my best player, my favorite player of all time. Player me Donna, my first born, me Trimuno, me Natuno. My first son, me Trimuno, me Natuno no.
But say officially.
I'm see me trim.
Now uti me dey say ehwe. Now u trim na what dey.
Fabregas.
That's all mo be nyina kro nim say. Omo mo be kro nim say. Ye din pa Fabregas.
Inti ni fie din e fab.
Say omo mo be dem won nim say he trim ni dey din no but
officially no went me anye bold and van to no.
There be because because I'm going to din as it say say yeah those things.
But so Fabregas when you chin bebre na one ka to the badino.
Oh no, so he's my favorite player. I love him. Edin na mepe like
na nye coach amansan enti na oseboti ase.
Ko bebre na to mo ba Messi mu ene ade mo nyachi Messi bebre.
Obi wo Ghana ha your friend Messi.
Yes.
Oh sir.
Messi Japan.
Oh sir bad
Messi 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 Japan.
Oh sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Messi Japan. I'm for the full and for the two who be. But United also Carrick Eka. Only them United had that problem up to this.
Because it's a Carrick no wa share a trader.
Yes. Only them United more problem with Musiciano. It is one silly mistake that they did, similar to this Carrick thing, and that was Ruud van Nistelrooy now. Omamano and Kaje United Ejumano. Kill him.
When say Carrick was a trader about 3 games.
And on us na crab boy.
Yes. Or we need 2. And I'm say or draw 1. And the Manchester obeso mu nyina no on lose game and then so wabeso 2 games won we win 2 names
na City any Arsenal first and second City ni Arsenal wa show mu nyina
44-year-old Michael Carrick.
What I'm saying is that Ruud van Nistelrooy at the time na United for ebe pamano no na United team now a drop it and now oba and then he brought some momentum into the team and that team win energy about team. But because that they were fixated on Amorim, they were not looking at the job and the energy and now Ruud van Nistelrooy about team. In fact, the worst they could have done was to have let him complete the season. Abuja no ko na only take back another team call back. Football is based on momentum. It's a momentum epic here. You don't drop the momentum. Sure. And let me attack Hedi say Carrick. You see, so in their mentality, who is Carrick?
No, because I'm waiting to hear the.
No, I won't quote, but I'm going to paraphrase. What you meant to say that Carrick finished United man. Unless maybe I didn't get you right.
44 years, many experience.
Unless I didn't get you right, but you are here. Unless
Jesse was making a similar point.
Ben micro
to the okay. And I make catch and say now
I listen carefully.
Michael Carrick, ne jumane say oye caretaker coach. And even club now kasa catch and say on focus say oye caretaker coach. Dan say obedwin say or pejumano. But
you create the impression that he was not only the gravitas to be head coach of United.
No.
Long term.
No.
Okay, so
I was just making a case,
but
now
today, let me ask you today, don't you think, sir, Carrick deserves to be the head coach, main coach of we?
Yes, but club no fair man and it's all
your
to do with
no
and must me say yes
no matter
I didn't hear
fair man because of bad decisions. I have spoken about the bad decisions at Manchester United. Omaya postfegia bisi ene.
Then
what I was saying is that what I was saying is that what I was saying is that no say
the man but Manchester United for be bad decision
from what I listened to no I didn't get that impression. I got the impression that the finish was United coach.
But what's this
no what I said
without the impression I got because maybe special was here. Special was on the show and Prof and
yes. The impression, what I was saying is that club na catching and say unconcentrated as caretaker, and that was what I was actually saying.
If you somebody be a Juma Sonya caretaker, logically, would the man no say so dia wait to have an so this is long term.
Ole Gunnar came in as a caretaker after Mourinho and the man.
Yes, so I'm saying that Michael Carrick no Kwaba Abeshe City. Kwaba Abeshe Arsenal. The team is playing well. Do you think that's on some momentum we were across? It will be justifiable reason because you praise. I heard you. Even I'm not going back. Say you are even mentioning Carlo Ancelotti money idea.
No, me Carlo Ancelotti.
Yes, on the day you said I woke up.
It was special and making those points. Special and that's his point all along. Say at the end of the season. Ubenya top-notch coaches available. Then ubetimi afebi na yamano.
Do you know that?
Recent football. Ruben Amorim say Sadia. Ruben Amorim. Eko share Pep Etihad. Last season had an referee.
No, that's not it. Overall, his performances were terrible. It's not about one game.
The low block a year class.
No, but Prince, per what you are saying, your facial expression, your body language. Honestly, you don't want Manchester United to employ Carrick as the head coach.
Too early. See.
Kelly, do you know? Let me flow. Please, let me.
Hold on for eyes. The winning rate, 31%. No. Or yeah, the same thing. And City, any Arsenal, too early to even judge. Say. Not to judge say he's a good coach because he's a good coach. Correct baby of our Middlesbrough. Any baby or the so he's a good coach. But what I'm saying at Manchester United, who winning against your city rival, City. Now be Arsenal, a club at Manchester United dominated that. Even at Emirates,
No,
Fine.
But dominating anywhere from when?
head to head.
No, me bow. Anywhere from when?
Premier
Because
League.
No.
Premier League era.
In which- No. Then see, you were making this thing. I'm going to just on that day. Kelly, I said now can in recent times. On to me, Arsenal.
In recent times,
Carrick and Ababe breaking subjects. In fact, in your last 8 minutes at the Emirates, who's to me Arsenal? In your last 8 minutes at the Emirates,
overall head to head, you saw more
overall.
Even at Emirates, you saw more than
overall now.
United.
Arsenal United about first game 1980 something, 1890 something. Who didn't you overall me boy?
Yes.
So I'm saying in recent times, the last 8 minutes at the Emirates until Carrick now to me Arsenal. In the Carrick now breaking at the end, so it's not an easy ride when it comes to the Emirates.
Oh how?
And I've given you that is it. In the Carrick now breaking at the end, no. It's
not deserve to get there.
I'm not saying that.
Post.
Kelly, what I believe is that. Do you know my country? Basa Eddie Jumani Pep.
But Mamma we say since time Premier League it was when
1992.
Okay, so Manchester United holds the historical edge over Arsenal in Premier League meetings with 26 wins compared to Arsenal's 17 out of 67 games.
No, that one there has not been an argument on the table today. Nobody has. Nobody has argued.
Yes.
No. I'm saying that.
The fact of the matter is that you question it.
No, I said in the last 8 meetings at the Emirates. I'll be specific that in the last 8 meetings at the Emirates, United and me said the Carrick never been breaking. It's not
but
true.
You started saying, say, and you're saying, yeah, kind of.
Please now. Okay, all time.
Overall,
I'm not
even at Emirates, in the Premier League, you dominate you overall, even at Emirates.
Kelly. I said now, you see the argument you are making, that argument that you're making. Prince said overall.
So new manager bounce back. No be by Emirates.
Prince, may you with him. The fact is that show near there. Now your head no interest you can bully us. And I say we and I indiscipline no adults too much. Mr. Kwesi Asempa, maybe Anako.
I don't know who today it's on radio, maybe just for statistics reasons and facts, and our analysis today on a gamer obe use all time way unless for so we analyze the game in there, so analyze United we are obe use 1894 game Prince. When you were speaking, I was here. I didn't.
Prince can't dominance. Prince was trying to say Carrick Eshe Arsenal any city and because quite recently in the Premier League era no Manchester United are dominating Arsenal.
If you say quite recent, it is not factually correct because
in the Premier League
I will not make that argument and go back to
you are picking and choosing.
Why are you
even me
Manchester dominating the Arsenal in the Premier League era? What are you talking about?
Logically, if I want to,
going to take 8 games.
If I want to analyze today's game, analyze United and Arsenal game, I would in my mind, I would look stupid to go and bring 92. I will use Arteta. It will be more reason for me to use Arteta's era. What he is doing.
That is pick and choosing because that favors your argument. That is pick and choosing. And to mean so, I will go back and pick Premier League era from 1992, season 1992-1993. 31 or say 32 years no. Mekwa kofa ho na catch say even at Emirates, any Old Trafford or Emirates, you show more than say what Manchester United.
Fair enough.
So make your point.
Kelly, it is not true. It is not true. It is not true. Say United, Arsenal home. Changed Arsenal say United.
In the Premier League era.
From my party
From 1992, Kelly check.
It is not true. Kelly the Bayern, both home and away. Maybe what?
Sure.
Check home.
Now, Emirates Crown, Arsenal for Emirates.
Arsenal home. Check.
Now, you see,
Manchester share Arsenal.
Prince, on kasa kwesi ko.
O there, yeah, to us.
Ko.
Oh, yeah, because I'm not flow. When Prince spoke for that's why I was saying about time. I didn't interject him.
Yes.
It was for a reason. I wanted you to flow to make your point.
Can't you discipline yourself?
No, who's there? Is there no cano? Me too, I could have interjected, though, but I wanted you to flow.
Is that the way you behave in the house?
You see, whatever it is, fact is that last 8 meetings, Emirates. Now United ain't winning Arsenal. Carrick about Abeshas. I mean, I'm not me. Kelly about Michael Carrick, and I'm giving me my view. When you praise, what you think? Oh,
yes.
I mean my view, and me I feel that based on say for some time now, if you say Ateta buy, United ain't winning Arsenal. Emirates. But Carrick about the breaking side, so I feel that, and with the baller all bono, it's not just about the results. With the baller all bono, so it will continue say United will have no reason not to make him their manager, and it will be illogical and unreasonable. Say Obeka say Obiaba, because of age, and now say be Bintino, or they also confer Ancelotti, and now confer way because in football, Kelly, there is no guarantee. There is no guarantee that you bring a manager and you'll be successful. No way in football. And I guarantee say you go and bring a manager to achieve something for you and you'll be successful. In fact, time and Pep Ekofa Bayern Munich, his main target was not to win the Bundesliga for them. What was his main target?
Guardiola.
Yes, Ekofa Bayern Munich. What was his main target?
Champions League.
Did he win it?
No.
He didn't win it. And what happened? He had to leave. Because it's one of them, no. The real tax, no. When you end deliver, because I buy money, when you win the league, how many in the last 20 years? Dortmund, they win it back. And I buy Liverpool, they win. Who else has won the league there? Into winning league, why? It is no news. It was company crab by Wabe winning league. What I'm saying is that a manager, no, it is based on the Juma Obayene, because Juma Rotimaye. It is a man Pep ever Barcelona, no. Now, Bakochi Timben.
Guardiola.
Yes, Oba Barcelona, no Bakochi Timben. La Masia, no, Bakochi. So can you say that Barca, a huge team of that stature, no? Omeka say, Onye Guardiola, Onye Capello, in terms of Jumani Mano. They believe that a Jumano Yewa, no, Obet Abe deliver. So you shouldn't say that if you are carrying because if you are made a small coach into yourself offer friend say Ancelotti be and I say Sarri be and I say with my Jumano. Is that how it should always work? It is not always people who are old who can deliver. That's why company even at his age is delivering at Bayern Munich. Only join my company. No barely then why he didn't deserve the job. People were criticizing him, but in their ball Mubon, they are playing one of the best games under him. And Bayern Munich are playing one of their best games under Vincent Company now. Before Obalan was also when you experience beer on your top-notch coach, I don't know some day man. But based on what he is doing, he is delivering. As for example, say Mikel Arteta. When Arteta came to take Arsenal, I was in the dandruffs. No on coaching team the other. He was his best was Arteta Pep, the second-hand man. Man City or a deputy to Pep. But Obayan up to today, Obayan first season, not me that 10th. Obayan now 7 games before Arteta team no. Now from Emery to Lumberg, now Arsenal 7 games and Winnipeg. I had buy a first month I saw ordering them. Then we saw life in the team. Team need the 8th. Following season, knock a bottle for crowd last and away share Newcastle and OD Faith. Then from then second. Visible progress. It doesn't mean it will have coached about those times top managers. Now second cry into win the B. So it's not about age or too much experience. Somebody can take this team and deliver with the team. Obetofa, Kari can take this team and deliver with the team, and you can't say that. That is the problem that they had with me. I believe that Kelly in Komu Jai with an Israel. I can tell that in Kaisia in Kenya, a commission win can have it.
Because if I'm when Chim not to us, so I'm say make an emphatic statement. Say it is never true. Say during the Premier League era, Arsenal at transfer Manchester at dominatium the Emirates. Now me sure mukakrano. Matches played 37 at the Emirates. Arsenal winning 17, United winning 11, and Oma draw 9. Goals Arsenal 86 and Manchester 103. And now you are right.
How can somebody think? How can someone even think that we have a chance of the home chance any? It's not, but it's one of those things. So I'm saying that me, Carrick, I feel that he will deliver. He will be in the top 4. And United, when say Kele, my maker is Mitchell, what mean ya girl be? Oh, Felicia, girl we. Oh, say I'm feeling no. But one day, it be a first day be match be again the no. Person come again crack be. If you use a law bano, if you own ye. In a people say into Makata, then into Makata. Oh,
tie kwesi asem na yese okane yi ba twa me Barbie wo hɔ a ɔte wo nkyɛn de daada bibia uhia ne bia oba na no udimi da ɔgye nso ɔyɛ come on we bia ne ɔhwɛ wo yie bi ɔyɛ ma but when ni sa obi a ɔne number bia no ɔno pɛ no but ɔba nso a ɛnyɛ bibi papa bia no yɛ odimi ba ɔte wo nkyɛn no akoyɛ sɛ wo nyada
hwɛ dɔbɛn no on yada nti ukopa we so we heavy onya buy na bonde
kwesi on radio Monday
said
stop that
no said no said no but what
no
but why you catch him said
no
bonde na so why you no why do you want to stop me from saying that
no enya kasapa
said nti e dey kasa bonde na e dey kasa o say enya kasapa na e dey
the context in which you are using it, you know, it's very bad and I don't allow you to say it on wireless so
but you bonde as anything. What me, in my understanding of bond, and say in the context of what I'm saying, bond, and say, be a oh, the down chain, I'll go for the office on your better no, and your papa and the over the dano. And the Americano, so I saw it as here. And I don't know why, and I bonded no,
any party as here. And I will not allow him to say that. Bond the same. And we
are you telling me, say, over bonded?
Kwesi.
Then Bonnet against Barcelona. Champions League finance another one bar Benzema ba kwasa kwagobo na Zizou etio chanu Zizou chanu and I say Sergio Ramos you dare not go closer to it. Eventually it became a roll call. Yes, Sadiq Adams, yes, Amos Frimpong, yes, Baba Mahama, yes, Yakubu Mohammed. 4 different tickets. Can you imagine at this level of the game shambolic performance on the part of the technical team, lack of direction?
I say there is something I have seen. The men who were there, you better than the new who was some of the players.
Of course, something that all young players dream about. So it's a little bit of extra motivation to dig in, and even though if you're down on the score, to keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. And if I'm very, very lucky, I can leave New York as world number 1. So I'm trying to go for it, of course.
Okay, enti Kweku answer all bright inform. Say I'm on insem baby a tenano pay or deba. Nti say moya no kuja na fe kwesi yetu akana akwakwa say all bright share ntade panko a
see Wednesday I think Wednesday was last time I came now dressing bia na attacking I mean him say akwa chike draw say dem
o strike akra na
o unze Nico Obre o ka say ko is it o me na o pay ye ewo people on this one
ma me de wo wamba
okay Vivian bia ye share no I no one
oh yeah Nana Mwako Collins call a page no so special and a grand entrance to Happy FM and I no pay and I said a grand entry grand entry not just a for the agro as a special kumko and I no pay United a pick it momo come up Okay, two bets me are joining live on Facebook. Emmanuel Foswapia, the special one. Join your Facebook, Sisia. Emmanuel Foswapia, one staunch Manchester United fan. Masa, I don't know United Bobo, not United Arinia. Masa, Uncle Fie. I aware who. Manin kwache kakra mami. Allah, the city mayor, the special one, United, oh say, yay! Sure, special, yeah, what to so? Maza, Journey live on Facebook sisia. Na betwa kwan special efa so ewura fiduam ha ena no pay. Kama pa. Okay, ntin tampa so yenshen samna say I'm free the English Premier League no over the weekend. Results bebre and the PMA utimu sampa na etiapo ye pa. Na Manchester City etna Etihad atonsa at the front Wolverhampton Wanderers. Na game no ban we na sabe United force City force enya dia sabe omo hu aboa yare for mobo omo hu Wolves mobo kra omo sibiri momo academy no ama mantimi ensibo Jane the Egyptian Prince Umar Mamouche on the 6th minute mark Otwatram Antoine Semenyo anso etimi aposo baako kama honoma utimu sampa bibia koye arema City boboko no into 90 minutes ne ba na wie no na City awini 2-0 kama pa ho na anai yabopne Pep Guardiola oya coach arema City boboko no an yebisan se nei menwa mienu o mepiamu wo City aso ya magay ena fempo no Antoine Semenyo kemia se Pep omumane mano wo suru bebrebe ono se anokra masa Osha Semenyo ne modibo boy AFC Bournemouth and so all journey City boboko na e was ye pa na magay ni de masa England national team the Three Lions ojinemu bo or national team player and mama ko sign the simple sano no so osha e boa City at the quarter be one buy masa omanya great value for money na obey be 2 training sessions spend on my you now so be one actually sampa or you're really good.
Making incredible in Bournemouth, and Mark is not necessary to tell who is him, captain from Crystal Palace national team for your country. So he knows everything. You had the feeling for the day one. I remember Ruben the Thursday, they are incredible focus in every action, win duels with the ball, have incredible composure. And we didn't train anything, yet, but I think when have the feeling with the people in the middle, and the middle move a little bit better. So it's not come from for 6 months, come for many years, so it was an opportunity, for the price. The transfer is a good, really good price, and it's a perfect age, 25 to 26 years old, so it's an incredible sign for Man City for the next many years. He's a guy like you can rely on. You see it for believe me, 2 training sessions, so say, how they move, how they talk, how he sees what happens around him, read the situations. Yeah, really good.
We Aaron Koma Kaka Pep Guardiola Ansu Edi Arefa Antoine Semenyo NFM Proma Gay Hua and Ano Paya Pratuma also what to become a pa elho na game no ekosorom Umar Mamouche enya Bobby eyi Manekobo Wolverhampton Wanderers defender sa na referee no antiso dogo bi kwenu abe wan cover kranko check ni mu koneba owevi play honor game no eto aso kama elho no na Pep ene yebisa se penalty call no crampo no ono ene gina dugout ni mu e bench insane pa ye na se eno hu no ono se we na mo kan wasem masa this season masa fouls bebrebe ena akọ ede atia Jeremy Doku manje awakwani asanyina asom no se part the season no impenifo making it clear say eneyi see a ball long ball now we defender na ode hu ekogu striker shoulder so a foul but o say Premier League ni chance no on share dem hu so mo ji sa decisions no enum nkoreba ho na mom o hwa bemu a ye friend Erling Haaland ono say ye foul no ye foul no pa no say again and again sa na to so Premier League ni mo.
Do you know how many faults is whistled to Jeremy when we were in this incredible speed? Listen, if you and me, you run in the side, in our rhythm, and they push us and go down, is diving. But the speed of Jeremy just touch a little bit, he cannot control the speed. You know how many faults they believe in his diving from Jeremy? In the beginning of the season, they tell us the long balls, when the central defender go over the shoulders for the strikers, will be fault, and have a good meeting. Yeah, right. Do you know how many faults for Erling Haaland? He's the better striker that he whistle more faults than the defenders to him. That is that. It's an again and again. So it's fine.
Again and again, it's fine. Pep Sonishika, I was answering Sama, and also a course on ho. Na Yenramo other game no more. Na say and a course so our vitality. AFC Bournemouth, at Liverpool, Esibam the Academy and Sa, Liverpool, at Mumino Alho, 26 minutes mark. Evan Nielsen, at Watana, 33rd minute Alejandro Jimenez enso edebako episo yakoko pon first half no and Virgil van Dijk ebete kanu bako ye the game no ma 80th minute mark and Dominique Soboslai ebete kanama ye 2-2 you say Liverpool ebe capitalize on aye goal no mateno na fempo no omo de jano e de agu AFC Bournemouth so na so no amfa ama 90+2 Adley etimi ehye the last goal adama Bournemouth bobokona omo so edin kunim 3-2 kama pa elho nene Andoni Arola and a manager adama AFC Bournemouth bobokona papa de masa Bournemouth in 24 han ye papa obekai summer transfer window no Bournemouth eton place ni bebrebe Zabani etimi kopie mo Paris Saint-Germain Dinhausen join Real Madrid bobokonom Milos Kekes etimi join Liverpool bobokonom and efemponom goalkeepers ahodo no so etimi bu omaketemo and free war enei omutimi ton Dango Watara and omasambe ton Antoine Semenyo ni nyina kem for na kamia ise AFC Bournemouth bobokono oboda so ginom nan so omugina nan so papa na Antonio Arola and ye bisa na say let win and cross and a quiet ono se hwe masa we your best goal to score na o se hwe edu baby no 2 seconds prior to the goal okofa fourth official nanim na fourth official say oh ball no cry apo we throw we pe etwagu we pe ya apo anesa into see goal ne buy no ne de ye papa no say let's go see there impempi no say koti out there ya o but wo sha koye pa ho no so be ka previous seasons o ma concede stoppage time goals bebrebe against Brighton no kaya o mo concede late goal against Burnley o mo concede late goal ho o say koti out there ya but a pick him out there fapa elho and then come papa no so ere tu dwa jere won sam ade ema kama pa elho no ma asemben kreni and then kakra no so efi on ba jere won sam ade ema na slot and so ere na kosam kakra atu dwa elho na slot nso di nkomo bebrebe o se edu baabi no na ebraba press li bi wa na ebraba ma fa ye papa utumu sampa eno so kan bi ana niama ankoye anfa ma Liverpool bobokono eno nen koma slot enso e de atudwa e wo Selhurst Park no Crystal Palace etena fie ama Chelsea eba na chimpre academy ensa ama ne timi atimu bako elho Esteval William 34th minute mark to Tottenham João Pedro enya goal 64th minute mark via penalty Enzo Fernandez also ere bako epeso ere Chelsea bobokono Chris Richards ere nyam pata goal no ere Crystal Palace bobokono on the 88th minute mark and otimi enya sam pata goal no ere Crystal Palace bobokono na enei Liam Rosinia aye manager ere Chelsea bobokono na Liam edin koma kakra Liam se hwe Esteval William no abemu no ho akokwa yie pa na masa opona baso bebrebe o se na hwahwa ene de se wanya abemu am Jefferson Esteval William na ono so ene ne ebo adwuma wadre ho na mom masa impempi no yam pese obe place much emphasis on individual qualities any individual performance or see generally Chelsea boboko no diagora.
He's a player with special ability, special talent. He's been ill. And every time he's been on the pitch so far with me, I think he's been outstanding. But I feel if you watch that goal, what makes me so happy is all 11 men are back behind the ball. That's why he gets the space. I don't want to talk too much about individuals. I thought it was a top team performance away from home from João Pedro, just pressing Pedro Neto and Esteval from the front, the two midfield players, Andre Santos tactically, and then the defenders had to defend really, really well against the presence of Mateta. So yeah, Esteval, so happy with him, but so happy with the whole team.
We anen koma kakra Liam Rosinia coach adama Chelsea bobokono enso eretu dwa kama honoma ye kan wansem na onso wati bi ho e wo St James's Park no Newcastle United etena fie ama Aston Villa ebe born 2-0 Emiliano Buendia enya goal on the 19th minute mark Oli Watkins on the 88th minute mark or the bako epeso adama Villa bobokona omonso etimi kwa we ekọ wini 2-0 ho na game na so ntakrache ye pa dodo Draw any Ediache, Arsenal the Gunners, and Manchester United game now at the end of 90 minutes now. Say any Korea, Arsenal Eshemiano, ama Manchester United, Eshemiansa Elho, 29-minute mark, and Alessandro Martinez, Etwatna Elho, and on OG on goal, and on share Alaba Arsenal Bobo Kono, Yoditima, Brian Mbuamu, 37th minute mark, Otwatna, at Kanakama, Adama Manchester United Bobo Kono on the 50th minute mark, Dogo Cunha, Dogo Bruno, Dogo Cunha, Hugo Cunha. Now they say Patrick Doguno, Otimi Apo goal, and Manchester United, and your second goal no Elho, Yedidima, 84th minute mark, and Mikel Merino, Abate Cano, you say a premier Arsenal Babe Cremo, home win or draw, not a draw, the Guetre Kamapa, Matthias Cunha, 87th minute mark, and also Etimi Apostle Atlanta Kama Elho, na Yamu Yaketemo, na Yanko Piemo, Ewo Emirates and Dra, Kwanya Gosnom, Efaso, Eshieguye, Ewo Emirates.
This time, though, maybe they have found a bit of space with Hincapie looking for a left-footed delivery towards the back post, and Bukayo Saka, header from Patrick Dorgu, falls to Saka inside the penalty area, clipped back into the box, chance for Erdogan, it's been turned home. Well, that's a really fortuitous bounce that ends up back with an Arsenal player, poked into the back of the net, and Arsenal take the lead at the Emirates. After 28 minutes, Arsenal 1, Manchester United 0. Bumo presses, maybe an opportunity, mistake from Arsenal, and Bumo in behind, takes a touch, scores for Manchester United, pressure tells, Brian Bumo scores, and Manchester United are level against Arsenal at the Emirates. Brilliant work from Manchester United, clinical finish, Brian Bumo, the man from Cameroon, does it again. Patrick Dorgu, inside left, gets it back to Bruno Fernandes, lifts it back to Patrick Dorgu, takes it with him, Dorgu's left-footed effort, it's a screamer! Patrick Dorgu pops up again, but that is of the highest quality from the Dane. Rattled home off the underside of the crossbar. As good as it gets from Patrick Dorgu. Arsenal 1, United 2, a screamer from Patrick Dorgu. Here comes the next corner into the box. Up comes Senna Lommans, loose inside the penalty area. Over the line is it? Referee looks at his watch and says, Arsenal goal. And Manchester United, from the consecutive corner, have conceded to Arsenal. Now needs an option, finds it, Cunha through. Chance here for Cunha! Oh! Mateus Cunha has fired home for Manchester United! And that is top draw from the Brazilian! An absolute worldie!
Manchester say and I came on so Ekaguye Ewo Emirates Sports Stadium Arsenal Atefie ama Manchester United ever born a 3-2 kama pa elho na yemu yaketemu na yenko tiensem kakra two managers no every two dwa yen hyasem emfen free Mikel Arteta so na Mikel Arteta and yabopini ne bisa and say nay what is Patrick Vieira former midfielder adema Arsenal boboko no ade atudwa osimintie and you say nay or criticize Arsenal boboko no say nay mental strength no e kamia say wo form year pa and Mikel Arteta say baby adu de masa mo accept every comment bia obia edebeba but ono de osusu say ball na omo boy no na a very poor performance from any boboko na say ni memu ano elho no so mo call Milan against Inter Milan el Giuseppe Meazza San Siro no omo ball year pa na nei difference e be mo ne say omo a lot of mistakes but oh boy tia team it say Manchester United masa on to tom papa so sir.
That's fine. I mean, we accept every opinion, where it comes and where it's coming from, and they will have the right reasons to say it. At the end, we have to show the mental strength that we have on the pitch when it comes to match day. And we were absolutely brilliant in Milan, and today we weren't that good. I don't know if it was mental because how much they play, but because we were poor, especially technically in certain aspects of the game, that against a team that when you make those mistakes, they can punish you big time. And that was the difference.
Mikel Arteta, coach. Arema Arsenal boboko no na yete na no nsem no na yewura mo Manchester United mo coach aso Michael Carrick enei unamba bia nsem a United fans no e kan say top 4 na coachi also same ambition na eye for top 4 na ono se hwe eyen kakra omo move forward in kakra next game after game when you pressure there no cause your banche less than 2 weeks there into team bonding any habit 1 2 3 bia omeye ama team no atimi afa no ntoma pefra no eno anomo ye training routines afodo ebe boys no eno odi gu akwan mu se na be bibia ebe koye ba so far so good players no adapt kama bibia ekoso yie my Manchester United bobo korinti no rush.
I think it's, well, I know from our perspective, it's just moving forward to the next game, right? Get this next week. As I said, it's been less than 2 weeks that we've been together, so it's just keep getting good habits, really, and good routines, good habits. The boys have been fantastic with that. I don't think we can look too far ahead.
We are Kakra, Michael Carrick, interim manager. Arema Manchester United bobo kono and eri tuja yara wonsem ate amao na Marco Collins bwame na fa Zubi Mendy for the mistakes or game no fato so mami and then uko exa joining live on Facebook na the first goal no buy no it was a complete gift from Zubi Mendy na then uko exa in komo ekoso no say say Arsenal fans ne dwaye pa say enei matomi color TV akofa black and white ebani saying ana Thomas Partey Partey bo way enya de be cheda Arsenal fans ne dwaye pa say nei omatom color TV agota black and white nei omuchim to ha once na kwa omuchim to ha eni ye fe enum kwani ba nti Zubi Mendy nei Arsenal fans no etwi no waboso awo exa enye fe dia gro na Michael Carrick as Manchester United manager. Hey, watch Ateta shen twice. Buntie, watch Pep Guardiola shenom. Watch Unai Emery shenom. And a Thomas Tuchel on any board draw. It's 5 games. Hey, Obianya Njenio, Michael Carrick. Hey, Monfeji Mano. Master class performance from Michael Carrick. Yada honsam mount. Nane Michael Carrick be atuja say ene masa are you being carried away? Do na budget so bona fair. Goes neba a lot of creativity in your play no kon ba ono si there be. Masa our bigger games ahead. Intenyen se bia wahye Arsenal ahye City ntino masa obema trimude asset in o si there be or your focus United adwuma no a ɔhwɛ aboa sɛ biribi abɛkɔ anene nkɔma Michael Carrick ɛnso ɛde ato dwa yɛde wɔn nsɛm ɛte ɛma na ɛne Arsenal nkugu ɔmo di ti a Manchester United ɛnora no abɛ Arsenal ɔmo first home defeat this season. Arsenal tie na tie ne yie paa fa me Arsenal first home defeat a ɔmo anya this season ye na ɛno nso asan bɛyɛ ɔmo first defeat after scoring first goal. Saudi Arsenal elbow game. Na Arsenal be first goal. Obe to atire di kan. Pass oba be remontada. Oba be ti edi bi account enfada. Why are they on draw? And ya Arsenal lose this season after some di kan ato atire di kan. When so be the first time Arsenal are conceded 3 goals since December 2023. First time Arsenal are conceded 3 goals in a game since December 2023. Now just 2 years and over near Arsenal game lose with a 3-goal margin and on the start kakra and also a PFE and drag game no man. You don't say amount. Now Ateta then come kakra sem PH. Ateta say more Manchester United wo boko na abaso. Hey, osi more mabaso, more mabaso papa. But when you see no who enye one. But to be fair, Manchester United bobo kona baso omo bobo ye pa. But I say Arsenal bobo kon first half ne die masa omo bo United ankasa but goes bebre enentimi MPN free mu home. Na Marco Collins unipa Frank Islet unim so no Manchester United fan bakwa join Ruben Amorim era or Jidin ye pa. Ni tinu se kebusu Achimota Forest ni nyina nkemfa no abemu ne se hye enya de obewro ne ti obeyi ne ti da until say Manchester United every 5 games in a row 5 games in a row 5 games in a row. Now Frank Aileti masa Amorim time o wini baako 2 games in a row krana dey adema Amorim. Nene masa ujaf bay Michael Carrick by Camille say Peking Kakran against City were born 2-0 against Arsenal 3-2. And when the next 3 games are say United etimi Rinia Frank Islet Ebe na any United Arabo home against Fulham. Tieni na tieni ye pa mama tieni din fa mama against Fulham home against Tottenham Hotspur Obaba no home into United next 2 Premier League games home. Nefe mpono omone West Ham United our London Olympic Stadium and also Omakobon away into Frank Islet yasi Gidiaba papa said anko maybe anu tiri de yasi edue kramba bem edua bema utimu sampa bibia koye erema Frank Islet aka just 3 games Fulham Tottenham Hotspur West Ham United sa 3 games we se Carrick etimi papreche kamadia na bibia ebe peke erema Frank Islet and ana pay ya kan wasem na onso wati bi ho na onim se ndra game ne ba na wie no Harry Maguire and I'm 24 pounds so no man of the match hey Maguire ndra maza Victor Jokeres be mu de na wadane akola bi kra wani mo wa mantam na nkasa otimu sampa bibia ekoyi abenwa na nkasa ni bobo me nka na ado bia nti ono ana ndra Omuti pound so no ana ne mono ekonkan yesi area dwarfs no masa bob ye huri course bia no obi ntimi amfa nja no wan su ba kokra grounds dwarfs no so eno so proper kama enya be 90 plus 7 minutes boy no utimu sampa bibia koye ma Harry Maguire sisi ade yesi the war ye fend the war Manchester United bobo kuna so ya don't want some ate ema na ein slot ntia menya ne se yesi the hierarchy of Liverpool yesi omaninji o omaninje na yesi apobi o mafa papa no no enye fe dia grow yesi mpenifo na dada na defe na se results no sanko yia ombe body na se to se pay na makofa Jabi Alonso na ba na yesi se sa report ne ba ye beti se mudem nchonto ye beka se mutual consent na den yesi mpenifo na na pese body na se to na ne nkoma no so efro no ba jada won set ate ama na ne ntia Liverpool form empese ombe pam no na efempo no oma make the class o Liverpool for na pam no se yesi o abaji Premier League nti so mo nche no munyam wati ase managers akese o mutimi yesa Pep say untimi pam no obe pam no kra be frɛ now no na Jojo ansa na watimi apam no ho ene ne nkoma ba yada won set ate ama na Andra Barca ebo game against Real Oviedo kwasizi bo team no na sia na yesi Spotify cam no na Marco Collins fa video no to so ma me hey Masa Chale one porter one shot beko jelo and drain insuo hey said the almost the mono chai Chale anya bi before gwa na di abro fo no bi so di abro pa Basa ekoje busia no mkoche yem 1.45 billion euros 1.45 billion euros Lord busia bo no mkoje yo ana mu dia besi 7 stadium full tantan anzo ehwegui na ye Waterloo Spotify Waterloo pa na ye kamru Andra zoro jare amount for pa even though we need 3-0 but supporters na be pm no so siba mo ye pa mfidi ahodo mo ne kwa say ya tablet dina na so evim ho na ene yesi sa loan no mo kwaji akran special loan na right you some ntimi try akọ 2.5 billion any interest na unso mo je 1.45 billion euros intino interest ahodo egu so ne niama no ama na rise akọ eye 2.5 billion euros and awesome. Join your live on Facebook. Now share the newly built Spotify cam no. Media stand no. Then in Tiamin Senya edifice Sabi Abobo Kona so and say yes Sergio Ramos. Here be Biako Yedia. On also ebetimi akotobo boko no kama elho na yes partnership event fan bi ɛno no nso ɛde ne ho kwakɔdɔ a ɔmo kwakɔtɔ sɛ bi aboboko no ɛwɔ ɛne ne nkɔbɔ no nso efiri no mpa yɛde ho nsɛm ɛte ɛma Guillermo Vicario goalkeeper ɛde ma Tottenham Hotspur boboko no Tottenham deɛ masa ɔda goal post mu ɔmo twi no wabo so ɔmo adi na tam yie papaapa na ntia me nya ne sɛ Inter Milan for sɛ dankwa bia no omunya abemu ana omani ebeji ye pa Cody Gakpo enso Bayern Munich for say oma shortlist na dankwa bia no omo nso ebetimi akofa no ede na pa abebo adwuma watre ede aba Bayern Munich boboko no ho na ye begina we so na ye de amanane nsem na si ba before me kono nana Marco Collins fa to so mami na efempo no me hu ne yakọ ene ne eba happy birthday kese pa enko enfama Miss Jessica Lejeko Esinam Miss Jessica Lejeko Esinam we efri Savo Dixon or Pabene Nankasa ho na onyinsam kakra enti mpushade ama special so be king mami o de mami fa Royal Gospel brofo no emfa siesa na efempu ne hu ne yakọ ne ba o say warmest congratulations on your birthday. May this special day be filled with immense joy, love, an unforgettable moment. Here is to celebrating another year of life, growth, and cherished memories. Wishing you fantastic birthday and a year ahead filled with success, happiness, and fulfillment. May all your dreams and aspirations come to fruition, and may you continue to shine brightly. Way every several Dixon Wilberforce. Do not want friend or Pabene Nankasa. Into another pay, yeah, we show happy birthday, Jessica Lejeko Esinam. You imagine we so na yere amanane nsem nasi na fempuno ne aka no atwa so kama pa. Edi aman.
Sabreya ye ni 2025 awie. Na ye bie ye nsem edi ehia 2026. High sense for see for America crazy so. Na ye dagana po nyina ase. Ye nimpa se gidi a wanya we mu na oni edigwa no. Eno na aboa ma high sense ye do some pempensi we. Se wo hu de enkoyi a boy amane. Onu kredie. Eni se mo boy ye chidom. Ahye ye nkran ama ye hyehye niema kama e de brem. Technology de bro afi no. Utiri be bom. Customer service no so. Ya hye mo kutupan. Ye ye a check an no. Afi ye mo hu se about the quality home appliances and electronics are high sense chino boko be obianiwo 2026 no mienu nyina afi aye de be ye niema nwanwaso e wo high sense everyday prices for everyday people.
Yes, in now football like Casey Branded Rousseau. Na Michelle Ghana line up on one will be a crado. What's it about? The Ninja Sam say, when winners ya who will be to me a question when this one dear live. GCB part to pop promo another roba. Save winning not call.
Anio deposited 300 Ghana cedis and Ania Brosa, but with GCB savings and our current account nimu and found Sanka, then near points ni be brave.
And your Makonya would be winning mega gantwana chedia was be beyond your cashier. TV set,
cooker,
freezers,
washing machine in your keka who be brave.
And your payment ankasa. Your mwako share yes in your football like casino. GCB part to pop promo befa who can you na. For which a promo free December 2025, kosi April 2026.
Ishishaka krawo hu. Promo yani enele na kabom de bro. Our Caritas lottery platform so.
GCB, your bank for life.
Everywhere you go, big go for the friends and the family. Big go, big refreshing moment. Big go for the kids and the adults. Big go, boys and girls with a drink of big go. Everywhere the party day. Big go, we go mash up the place with the big go. Greatest in every battle. Big go, big go, big go, big go, big go, big go, big go. big refreshing moment.
Beagle Drink. Big refreshing moment. Another quality product from Trillium Industries. This advert is FDA approved.
Eraso yɛtena se yɛma mu nsɛm ahoroɔ ɛna ɛnɛ ɛyɛ Sintim-Koree Chaskele after kɔkɔansa no wɔpɔne ne tumi sɛ memfa ɛntoa so mekae wo no mekae wo sɛ ɛnɛ FIFA ɛne the Ghana Football Association officially ɔmatumi alaunch U15 girls yɛne ho nsɛm kakra ɛne nkyerɛmu ɛɛba deɛ kɛto so kraku ɛka yɛbɛka ho asɛm Ghana Premier League ɛno a Kumasi Asante Kotoko winni Heartfolk winni yɛ ɛho nsɛm so ɛte sɛ ho ama ɛne timi bɔ goals no Osephobia, the Nano Yadeba, Nafi, Yatimi, Ayunza Chema, Yusuf Bakasa, Quimbiasum. Officer, a China, and Ran or no more share or more and Quimbiasum, Bay Jumano, Eddie Amao, Mondia, Didi Dramani, Edek 2 Jar, Karim Zito, the 2 Jar. Now the boy is back. A branch now, Sina Kaidema, Kumasi Asante Kotoko, Biaji, say, or no Nikito Mugos, Abetamo, Bawa, Sister Sanchez, Ninano Yadeba, Nafi, so CAF Confederations, CAF Champions League, Accra, Ebay, Ninano, so. Eberum na meka say high sense meka Jose Berma oba wo dem be de abrantie kunanamo akuse say ne dem ho no air condition papa ball screens so laser television na nanamo akwa gene de ama ne bo kwa so ye adwuma na kwaku asa kwaji fridge de da bia wo no aduane kwaku they say they were chef so you cook o minim ni nyina aye high sense for amaboala amano fridge kese pa boyiri pa e dey si no nti na bia kwaku asa no aduane no de abeto social media na mai eso bona baso da so na won fani ade a ni nyina aye high sense na ma kwai atimi agina ho agi de sabrade agi de pewa e do pacho se wo so be hia aye fridge papa na se laser television ze de na nam akwa gi bi de agi fans ya on pese eduru ba bi a obey adwuma no ni nyina no eye me pacho high sense for adwuma pa omo 80 se si amene wo kasa na high sense me kan cho se akwan no wa na so abra bi a omo ne udi ye eno nti na omo de ne mapa etimi ede bro na afi wo so watimi ede akọ omo aso se best auto bibi na touchma efrida na auto ekozi fie num no omo boa ema okra ade nti na omo se manufacturing eye warranty a omo guarantee wo ho kama pa ko emia we ya mebe boso amahia Islegon Accra tudu ena fe hacho afienya mateko ena bacho La Paz bachona North Industrial Area Junction mo achewata mo West Hills mo ena bacho committee 25 Kaswa ena Kisiman me bacho broadcasting ena enei okoko piemu Kumasi City mo Kumasi Adum post office also mo no anu se okota fo so imbronum uwi akota no so na fe bacho takwa ena sunyan Tamale hohoi abuasi mankasim ena mpacha otachima nda soma ne koforu ba bia obeko bia no West Hills Mall ene ade ni nyina no se wa high sense aso ye no bo de tono kran no price no saa na tie e watamale enti woni ha obia se obetia Africa bia ekofa eye yene ebne empobriche bia etimi ede about so ye free sam na se dia ye frase ye free the Ghana Football Association anano ena enei omo etimi ebo moden ehwe se ema football no e kwan pa o befa so na fe o mahwe se enei enema be ko fan ama ba wa no omo etimi eboa no eto omo safre eye eba eto omo safre eye tuba eye sabanda sibinda etimi eba boa momo launch officially U15 ema na so ye no ena maame no etimi ekasa na o chese ogitumi ye passe wei eye ahesode a omode eboa ama eye mabawa omususu no etimi abobo ede akwachi na saa kwan no so no beboa ma omo launch na o case so se omo nto so no mo schools ahodo no mtim ko select e ma no na omo hwa so betia qualify for eye tournaments ahodo saa kwan no so no ebeboa ama ma no ball no etimi akoye.
Big age group is good to also see some of the players. Looking at this specific age group, we are intentional with why we are targeting the youth. We are trying to strengthen the pathway. We are trying to solidify the foundation. But also, you as a country have been doing very well in the youth category. We've qualified for major tournaments in youth category. We've won the CAF U15 championship as well with this specific age group. So if we are winning it well, just recruiting from the schools. What more can we do if we achieve if we have more consistent competitions and more consistent leagues? So we are glad to be here to support the launch. I think for me it's just a great opportunity, of course, to be on the ground. But it's just good to see the work, which is a testament of the work we began together. Since 2021, I've been project lead.
We ayan someone otimi editu dwa it is our maame ne nsam na okan nyina na born to fa ka kire say wose ehun behia pa say ene ombeti ahwe say ema football no ebetimi akoso na the Ghana Football Association president Keti Yesukraku also the nsam kakra etu edwa ewo ho na wose free bra oba office free 2019 no na wahwese administration and committees ahodo homa ema no ebetia bomode say grassroots football ewo ema no asoe ekosi elite football no eyade a eho hia omopa no mo pese empo no omo stretch no mo biemu ye ewo ehonom ni nyina no eye nsem a owura Ket ES Okraku etimi editu dwa eno so ni nkyeremu nie.
Initiative is a testament to what is possible when vision, partnership, and purposeful investment come together in service of development. Since our zero conference in 2019, my administration has been unwavering in its commitment to women's football. We made a clear choice to move beyond early, strategic, and strategy in the women's game. From grassroots initiatives to elite competitions, from capacity building for coaches and administrators to improve league organization, we have indeed worked tirelessly to build a solid foundation that would indeed stand the test of time. The launch of the new 15 Girls Premier Coach League is a natural progression.
I know someone etimi ekoso ewo the Ghana Football Association Barbara officially omutimi launch U15 football emano asoe na yenko Ghana Premier League no emu na fe yenhwe se de ewonsam enso esi etie na ansa na no kra no nim se enei ogokopiemu a ene ye ball Africa Champions League no ene ade kakra by round 3 results no say the city Alali echi Young Africans jomo e kamie no a o wa timam Lodi Sundowns enso ne Ahela ko tipanku mienu no biade to Nyoko atrem ena fe Power Dynamos nso ene Rivers United ko tipanku bia amfa bo ato ne yoko atrem ES Tunis anase Esperance Tunis me ba cha omo nso echi Simba twa kaba kwa wa timi ante yes Kabile enso AS Far na say far about no nyasam ketwa omo ekwa tipenko na RS Bekani nso no omo ne MC Oje ekwa tipenko na mpacho Saint Etoa Lupopo omo nso etimi echi MC Oja etwa na kaba kwa wa etimi anti Start Malien enso ne Atletico Pelotico etimi edebo ani ya na nyasam ketwa no nso no Atletico fo edi encho eka mienu a omo etimi asimu eje afi yemfi animra Ghana Premier League ye product kese pa ni nyina no ewo ha brebia no panifo ne nkola obia ehwe esanse se de Ghana Premier League no emu ye de papa yeso ye de ne ye doye man enti abrebia no ye man de no ese ewuram na afi ye hwe se de nema esi ekoye ewo ehonom na mepacho memenda no any France ye akrat folk they never say die until the bolts are rotten na now mu gina mu na nya asem kido amanfo se enema ekọ papa wo hwe game na house of folk modern mo boy titi tramani ene ne mrantia na said omo si ye na mpa na chese owura a ye friend Yusuf ono ye NCC chairman esam na odeba to dwa e prince show no so na one prince di komo ka se omo nya abotre papa na dwuma na wo ye ne wo soro no kwa bia so no obe deliver no kwasia efiada no ene memenda na omo de boss na pepepe na ye ne memenda asem a papa no be ka na efiada no ampa na eye adwuma mauli wa yo to atena 83 ne pepepe ene ode boy na afi Martin Kakari 63rd minute no so ede to aso na afi Calvin Oseyasibe 77 for the penalty eto atenemu fefefa eno ko wie na yese hasofo kadi nkudi meka me yensa enei tima e front 11 wonders o ma timi ante no wie no ena owura Masawu Didi Dramani ono ede kumasi asa ne korko brebi abesle ko AJ League de ma no kopie mu e wa Azerbaijan na no mo bomode pa no ya say hasofo kadwuma wodie no e wosoro no ede sab kakra to je bisa no kakra efa eye game no wo se ogitumi ye pass wɔn for the first time wɔn 3 points no ya wɔn gye yɛ na goal a wɔn ɛpɛ anaasɛ wɔn ani so ade hunu sɛ kwan bi aso no wɔn bɛyɛ next still ɔgyiri sɛ ɛsɛ wɔn yɛ clinical ɛwɔ afront hɔ ne mpo no wɔn ɛkɔ wɔn anim na ɛsɛ wɔn hwɛ sɛ bibi a ɛwɔ game nim nneɛma nketenkete a ɛwɔ game nim a ɛsɛ wɔn pick pieces holes ɛsɛ wɔn tuatua ne nyinaa no ɛyɛ ade ahunya paa sɛ wɔn yɛ wɔn adwuma Masawu Didi Dramani head coach ɛde ma Accra Heartful ne nsɛm nie.
I think that it is good that at least we had our first 3-0 win in a game. But I think that we still need to be more clinical, and then we need to be more conventional, and then also making the right decisions in very key moments. For me, I'm more into the small details of the game, and so I wasn't a very too happy a person because structures in terms of our defensive phase, there's clear identity of what we have to do when we don't have the ball, especially when we need to win the ball in higher positions. And so these key aspects are aspects that I don't take light to. I really emphasize on these aspects.
We and someone ultimate to a jar or now wie no and I was na edia na betia kan fa 11 wonders team see e prekope you betia kan say enikwa say ubu omo anim tiabro ni beka say enikwa say underestimate omo esan say wo hwe modern ma omo bo ene omo position na emfata omo kra.
This 11 Wonders team, if you underestimate what they bring about in terms of their team play, you'll be surprised because they play freely and with fluidity. They move the ball very, very well and get into very decisive moments of the pitch. And so their position should not deceive you. You know teams that are struggling, how they can play so well and how dangerous they can be. I think that it was very important that we won.
And I have someone with 22 jar FI 11 Wonders Bobo Konona Abdul Karim. Our team man of the match no eso bon semi nyina tofa ono so ne nkyeremu e wo twi mu nie
for medical accident mo nyankopon na player de obia determination is obobo game na game no kwa wie na won ya vote player of the game I think say ya ni gemo ti me kan say mo mani age yeni ankasa kra na yentie ho ase cause the way I see finish with training ground na ye ba match day na ya na no man koyi na ye ankasa na yentie ho ase but ye be ka say kakran no ebeba once House of Folk there our tournament bia ma untimi kasa House of Folk this second because House of Folk there say our tournament bia na say one age nti we no so marathon e nti e fan match after match ti we na kon de be boy pa ne game ne yanya no of course ti e hwe next week be chem so na ka chem so omunya abotre maye the way aye yesi pay ho no enye saa bi kura na ye ne yenya ye no nti e be sro mu se omunya ntobase man no mu fan pa bonta echi
we Abrantie Karim ne nsama wotimi editor edwaye free on enko na fefo a omo so wo kumasi asante koroko enso ede bani na omo ne Basaka Holy Stars omo kaya papa ye friend Joseph Smith by kotokoko okodi jo e ka mienu mo omo timu ba ko e one no e na league no etwabutuo no edan butu ya omo ede eba ha na enu anayese mu ede pa sa papa no onim kumasi teri no pa na omo de bani no e 31st minute no kumasi asante koroko nya e penalty bi no omo captain e friend Ndongani Samba Gilbani ye Onel etimi the ball no to wa obotum goal 74th minute na fe Abrantie e friend Albert Amoa bicycle kick be Abrantie no body shake goal no papa one of the best goals in the Premier League this season na enya sekreto Kwame Opoku so no na say ni goals one de no so je bicycle kick ba ko e the ball fefre sa na dem e ho akumasi asa ne korokon so timi e hye miensa na yes ha hye miensa no korokon so e hye miensa ho na owie no e ne ye bisa owura Karim Zito so adwuma na umrantie ne ye o game no o ne say so nani age abroso no unu dia won kakra na say omo beti a hye miensa pa eno so ya goals a efe no e ma nani gibroso.
More than happy that we've won today. It's been long for so many weeks trying everything possible to win a game, but I'm very happy today we've been able to score 3 beautiful goals. I'm very happy.
Where is someone ora Karim Zito 8 minutes to ja owie no to aso say o amafo obisa na Albert Amoa se ba oba se o se Abrantie ne modern no oto enkra enra e kire se waba e na wosan e hye goal san assist ya no kra dadi e ma e kire se korogofo no omani agi se wasan ababaka oba abeboa club no.
Fantastic. announced his coming back with these two beautiful play, scoring one, assisting one. So at the end of the day, he tell me I'm very happy he's back to help the club.
I know, and someone ultimately to just some are central for Tabisa and Brabia say league, you know. Or that's why I was GDS on Matia Jana and a cycle bus and central for one in the share beside. Was say a nay, one team Castle League na bomo. Bibia ebetimi abaso so mbetiaje anase bro ni beka say possible say omuso betiaje enkopim say ebedru pepe so mbehu say points no crash say omuntimi nje no eno de otimi nka say omunka ho omgusu ayeka ho.
It's possible. Until it reaches a point where you can say it's not possible. It is not over until it's over.
I know you're someone otimi editudwa Hubert Jawa branche we kwaku asadamfo esanse na samo di gaka ekra asa no be wuramu ewo kono kwaku asase he boy wo jiri hudi papa etie basa na nani di na chipa na adano kwaku ya beka se ojiri se boy no ne mode mo kire se no nti na oba no okan na odika abranche na ka se ono kotoko na oba no onim se onim bo ne po na a transit point or the Bakabruch, one chair, and pass or then a deeper, and was signed MVP, who's a wake on Waji Bear 4 and 5. Now, a brantiano, and so a casafa, the modern more, and will not see a game where air danger, National Abetamwa, and Mono Bacon, said you almost bono, Emma, Emma.
Because a game they're tough because they are also a good side. So we decided to win this game at all costs. Yeah, make say training. I'm home up because say make say agile. Yeah, until about obi any young position. You know na my it mo bonus. Only the minimum that aduma no kwa obe ya bro say. Yeah, until the answer be piama, no nya piama no kwa dia obe convert am.
I know yes someone ultimately to draw a ma yes fa super da also ultimately man na pay super happy 98.9 so also at the na yet to us say dia me ma won tiase na shede so say enei say na near esi etie me pa cho abrantie and also our friend Johnson Smith and also one of the best coaches enei yeni ni say oya adwuma no in fact that's a pardon for pardon no also no the ojiri say na dwene ya adwuma coach ni mo Ghana na mom lucky na no onya ono akasa ni team esase ne marketing kiti bi na no na ono so beto aso ache so omo performance and kotoko ne de na ojiri say omo nye bad sa say de amanfo adwene no.
Oh, it's not a bad game because the performance of the Kotoko boys weren't bad. Because we plan to win the match. But it's unfortunate it came this way. But we don't have real attackers. That's why. Because you can see from behind, you can see our attackers are slow and old. That's why.
We someone me pacho otimi edit to edwa ewo hwa yeso ye de fa aha enso etimi ede amount ewo emuna yenko All Blacks nso no Aduana Stars say team na tapoku team no ese omo say gina omo na so pa atase matches bia no mbeje gya na sa keke isa se duru ba bia matches no say ko banzo omo di ntwa ya na amafo fi say bia Aduana no otimi ko twa bet ni ade say de sa ne ma no ma ye fro Benjamin Chivanyo say unim abrantie we ni modemo wo eye ba bia na ye frɛ ho nsuate na wo soro pa isa say secondary school guy na ogina na so papa na Chivanyo etimi tontra no mienu ewo ho na enei omo ye assistant coach ye frɛ no eye Awulam Lawrence also den some eka kakra anase Maulom Lawrence edin some kakra etuja enti de ono so eka efa game now.
I just focus on the game. So if something happens outside the pitch, I can see. Maybe it might happen to someone, but for us in the game, it's not allowed the fair play of the game or that someone can just come inside to get to date. So for me, I don't have nothing to say. It might happen outside, but in the game or inside the perimeter, I have nothing to say.
We and someone Ura Ayafano Maulom Lawrence also the two guy Benjamin Chivanyo man of the match Ababa Antiano Juma watch 2 goals no the 2 mono and omo bisa na ho ensam kakra no so nchemu enie.
The training so hard say the game na kasa in maximum 3 points because in that 3 points actually and I say Africa maximum 3 points we work so hard. It paid off today.
We and someone utimi edit to dwa order yewrade. Ya mumisa o hypo for side face no oni baby ana ne ma menu ano no. It's asensam ne de ya brantie no ota ehye ne so pa. Na mpacho ora aye friend Every Smith na ono dipa ba ko a o ba ohanbofo history mu ewo presentation mu opena sempa ba ko no na nye easy ewo ehonom na abrantie no ana ensem a woka fa papa we hunde bia e wosoro ye pa na eno na ono so no okọ obrekum Chelsea ekodi ncho woni ni Gold Stars no mko ye no okodi ncho eka mienu a watimi anya ho hwe a enei omo eka wasen Dominic Frimpong na Branty friend of Prince ana ne omo ne to ntra no edema brekum Chelsea Samuel Boadu side no omo wie ye no ene nei ensam kakra omo san say e fa the players no ene tactics o use ye no omo tie instruction no pepe na.
And to be honest, we were prepared to play a difficult game on a difficult pitch against a side who knows how to play and also plays a physical game. And we were prepared to actually try to put the game in their half, but actually that was not what happened. So I must say the plan was a bit a different one, and we couldn't put it on the pitch. But there's nothing to complain about the result because Chelsea scored 2 goals. He scored no goals. And if you want to win goals, you want to win matches, you have to put the game in the opponent's box. You have to be, around the goal. You have to play in the opponent's half. That's never happened in the first half. And at the end of the game, we had a few minutes where we actually were present in the box. That's not enough, and that's why we have to congratulate Chelsea for the win. And we have to go back to the drawing board and do some work.
We and in some Fritz Smith and so timid to jar honor na yefro na yefro nchemu boxing kakra me pacha de course nie na team nation and so boxing federation Ghana Boxing Federation Amateur Boxing Championship be so na for explosive night of boxing koso nyame aduma enya asabetwa 500 boxers so and na mo be prove point na starting nyame aduma yawada pepe 29th pepe na etimi koso den ekosi 1st February ne kwasi ada so no ewo ehonoma ni nyina no ebekoso ewo 6 p.m. each night and omo de be boss there ebuko mo na eko boxing arena hono na ekoso ti ya no abomode no wahia na ne nyina etimi awie peye be da se na mo sorry so no Sintim-Koree Chaskele Tumi ra make I say high sense or say everyday prices for everyday people.
One everywhere you go. Big goal for the friends and the family. Big goal, big refreshing moment. Big goal for the kids and the adults. Big goal, boys and girls with a drink of. Big goal, everywhere the party day. Big goal, we go mash up the place with the big goal. Greatest in every battle. Big goal, big goal, big goal, big goal, big goal, big goal. Greatest in every battle. Big refreshing moments.
Beagle Drink. Big refreshing moment. Another quality product from Chaskele Industries. This advert is FDA approved.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, and at E-Productions, we believe it's about the moments that brings us together. That's why we're offering personalized video greetings for families, businesses, churches, and all at highly discounted prices. Let's capture your loved ones, your team, your brand's festive cheer in a way that will make this season unforgettable. Because with E-Productions, you will definitely capture the moment. More discounts for all levels of video productions for your events and occasions. Call E-Productions now on 024 275 55323. Spread joy, capture memories. E-Productions, capture the moment.
Big go. Hey, we are there. Say out there. We go. Everybody take a seat. Make you feel the variety. Big go. Refresh. refreshing and exciting, yeah, we love. For the party, Agbonaya, big on Naya, Bojie Bani Waya, big on Nami Philly, Polanana cocktail, Apunana coconut, lemon lime strawberry, tamarind grape orange, yeah, big. Take a sip and feel it vibes, yo, yeah, big on taste and big on refreshment, yeah, big. Take a sip and feel it vibes, yo, yeah, big on taste and big on refreshment, yeah, big on taste, refresh your vibes.
Sabrea yani 2025 awie. Na ye bie yensem e de ahia 2026. High sense basi afa America crazy so. Na ye daga na fo nyina ase. Ye nimpa se gidi a wanya we mu na oni ediga no. Eno na aboa ma high sense ye do some pempensi we. Se wo hu de enkoya wo boy amane. Onu kredie. Eni se wo boy ye chidom. Ahye ye nkran ama ye hyehye niema kama e de brem. Technology de bro afi no. Utiri be bom. Ye customer service no so. Ya show mu kutupan. Ye ye achen kane no. Afi ye mu hu say eba no quality home appliances and electronics are high sense chino. Boko be. Obie ni ho. 2026 eye me no hwie no nyina afi. Aye de be ye niema nwanwaso e wo high sense. High sense. Everyday prices for everyday people.
Happy Sports, le meilleur. Happy Sports, supérieur. Happy Sports, exceptionnel. Happy Sports, numéro 1.
98.9 FM. Ya transe kode na mse enkomo na ye chance twetwe ne ye beto so ye beda Kweku ansa Sreku Albright ase ono na ode amonone nsem ne to share so na king of local stories Ghana memha head of Happy FM local desk osanso the deputy head of sports Mr. Kwejo Fosu Yimano Apia ononso the ifinsem ne bai studio no still abo pamping kwesi asempa no iconic seat ne so na ora kwa Enyim Brown head of sports ononso wa ha enei wa awie nyina kra na ononso ode adodode no ma bright ya wadom num kwesi bright ya wadom neni afika kra ho
I said last now to unza last now o ti dem say unza me unza me teso but o ti dem say unza sa
wache
unza sa
wache o bright ya wadom no mo wache
we mu na o di buy no na me say na me underrate
secondary school 2000 and 5 for me.
Bra, fashion 4-1. What's it?
5. I don't high.
4-1.
What did you say? What did you say? I said now. Nabakan was 30 years.
What Nabakan? Asini. Oh, okay.
Oh,
what bro?
No, he pressed some girl with a girl travel.
And why are they pa?
He check.
Obanu ka buy on crata or before ako. Ya stu ga no so ko. Gani Germany no.
Okay.
I say operation no ye ko for right we need to
on extreme. He's a jack of all trades there.
Master of all.
Master of none.
Master of all.
Okay.
About a weekend when so ye nua kuma Abigail Senasosu. We say big girls for 20 years anniversary.
So you're a student.
Yes, I'm 20th year ni. That means we 2006.
Yeah.
In 20th year ni okra me say wo okay. And I see when okwa anko hwe yaban ma no. Anko hwe ya etime man din ni bibia say. Hwe ya yaban wa no. Ya na ban ma no hwe na ban ma no na. Taban what you say?
Minimum.
Uncle, you know, man.
Minimum, but no more big. And the Metias here, but they are can
become carbon. Monsieur Qua,
Uncle,
I'm be about no man, no headache.
But Yambo Abigail, Senator, say about myself.
It's a prefect.
A son say,
I'm saying the year group no. On the first sports journalist. Kasi enti omo born na baso.
Okay.
Okay.
Solid.
About one na di flani na ba.
I know, but then Abigail is my friend.
Yes.
I talk to her always.
Me ba was obi aka bibi.
Obi nkan he.
Asema ye so ko obi aka bibi so bi obi adamfo.
And don't be defensive. We don't care whether you are down for or you are down for.
Ye ne ebo ye
ka de wa ye.
Ye ne oba no na ye bo na baso.
Ye bo na baso.
Yes, kokko hwe aba no ma no.
The
fact that in the year group, I'm recognizing no. Yeah, Mona Basso.
And the fact is, okay,
okay, you made any cost, baby, and Bruno. David, Saturday. In fact, the corner of Quaquasia as Antoine. Yes. As Antomano, I don't know, dear. Inti,
Prince Onimas Antonio. No, young girls are on crowd. I don't come to school, no come to now. It's not killing about in the confess. I don't go to the moon. Into omuni wo hwache and also
Officer 0 penalty against Barcelona. Champions League finance another one bar Benzema ba kwasa kwagobo. Na Zizou etio ehwe Zizou ehwe and I said Sergio Ramos, you dare not go closer to it. Eventually it became a roll call. Yes, Sadiq Adams. Yes, Amos Frimpong. Yes, Baba Mahama. Yes, Yakubu Mohammed. 4 different tickets. Can you imagine at this level of the game? Shambolic performance on the part of the technical team. Lack of direction.
Okay, yaba back. You made the go so wine. Kwesi, me pese ye boa enioma kakra. Oh, me you efimo. Asama okay na emba nti.
Chiomo, another competition for U15 girls, regional coast leagues. Ono no MC ADF.
No, but
she was
currently
the
there. Abigail girl form now or MC mune commentary muno.
In fact, commentary. Albright, we don't have to moody no. Say we me has the dreams game no me ko e. Nti na me in chain. Nti on so ye commentary bodyguards be 4. Albright on mo commentary. Bodyguards be 4 yeah. Nti mo ma won ben. Nti ye ti. The answer I say no mo to show mo no mo ye.
Ba won ti mi ben.
No. Albright no. Aha na wait me ejoju omo.
But say odua.
Ya do am enkrofo adi o.
As a my friend say or to say so no commentary.
Edim pa.
We are say yo kwasi.
Na Abigail so na only brofo commentary. And also Mike no say the edition.
Ohumi em. Race.
Abigail ti brofo.
Na the show no Abigail sena so show.
O say Bonabaso.
Bonabaso. Ye o TNT ye Bonabaso.
So say Bonabaso.
Okay.
And also o nipa and ogwehwe yabana.
O ye nipa pa.
Yeah, I want to be edi we mun sem no. Oh, say
eno be slow. Eno fast.
How say ben? Okay. Kwesi. Minim but me say ye hwe semenyo kakra. Antoine Semenyo. Na me Prince ye bibi ansa na wura studio ha. O shall say about Black Stars, some say 2022. We bought over 32 games. We share 3 goals. Equal ne 4 games at Wabwama City. We share 3. In fact, goals involvement crowd 4 because we share 3 na we assist 1 into 4. Me per se ye din komo etiefo nso boa ye na di san komo ise then na ye beye na ne form na owo Manchester City no or the aba Black Stars aboa ye wo the World Cup
bibi enwa ye betumi aye
no ba say coach ejuma
no ozi enye coach ejuma
na ade na all share club side ontimi share Black Stars.
Okay, so there is a history to national teams. In fact, there is no direct correlation. There is no direct correlation between a player's performance at the club side and in the national team.
Ebia uyi Ronaldo pe efiwa.
Any Messi. Mo. There are
Messi cry times cry na edin kakra.
There are a few players abia ube to be a year more. But most of the time, there are some players they are more useful for their national team than their club sides.
Yansha Bibi Kakra during the Maestros era, Abedi Pele at Olympic Marseille. Na a correspondiana.
Yes,
they correspond.
Maestro there, Abedi Pele there. And I always say it, and I always say that Maestro is Ghana's second best player of all time, and I don't. It has never been contention that Abedi Pele is Ghana's second greatest player of all time, but very close to James Ejay. Very, very close to James Ejay because Pele here, one player for both clubs. I need 1 minute to flow. Let me just land. Let me just land with this. It is a very, very close second to James Ejay. James Ejay first, Abedi Pele second.
Now, James Ejay, then. Catch him.
Kelly Manin flu.
One year of Kwamagana. One year Bibia, Yehun, or Babia, one Kobo Champions League, one Boshe. Nasa, you see, with no disrespect, but James Ejay, then.
Former president, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo said, ne so ohun player bia wo wiase mu bi.
Waka akwechire. Efia ena mpanyifo nyina from Mr. Edward Boatin, Mr. Nes Boatin, mpanyifo nyina eni takwesaji ma tata mu nyina wa ha o. Eno mu nyina a commission say as the Happy FM sports team no. Yen enye say the money Alan the late Alan no fa the currency ye mu ye the heroes there.
One real heroes no.
Mo say yen kwa hwehwe Ghana's greatest player of all time. Yeah, she said parameters to which we are going to get Ghana's greatest player of all time. Now, because we didn't want biases based on nostalgia and recency, but bias, you know. Yeah, say you brought in into your oral history. With oral history, no. And one boy be in the 40s, 50s, no air yeah, Satana television, radio, any available thing, you know, you better take it from what oral history. Near Baba documentary history. Near Baba the I share Nedin Kikafra, near share near Yasonis, who can greatest player of all time. In fact, Kelly, you were here. Ni PGT, high United, and yes, I should know. From for ADT, Eba. James Ejay beat everybody to it. In fact, the people that we especially say come like Reverend Osekofi here on the show. James Ejay is the greatest player on whom. In fact, late Infum, Internet, me, and the one big girl con who been a big girl. Many one Davi Mat, a con who be. A con who be. Amunina, Agitum said James Ejay is the greatest player of all time. Me, personally, I've watched an interview of President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Say James Ejay ni boy no, who be that. Mr. Frank Todd, say, who James Ejay so that almost everybody that we spoke to said that.
But what makes someone I need to ask questions.
So let me make my point. Yeah, now we busa. Inti, you in your year no, you go back any boy, boy, you know,
on new Obiambo. Interview no why.
Okay, more share no. I want no money bonny book like in Fum, like Reverend Oseko friends. Yamiadum Reverend Oseko for Ogusuti Ase. Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo Ogusuti Ase. Impejifo be brina Ogusuti Ase. James Ejay Prince is the only player in the history of footballer. Obo no handkerchief quite you know. From Ojibono, from Bukipanoa, Obano, no chin, no sa. Or the handkerchief no sa. Or the one neighbor no chin, no sa. Not that question.
Unse, onipa ba konso o sanso ka James Ejay asem na ehun kakra ye David Duncan.
Didon.
Yes, Didon say na James Ejay obezi whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yes, into say Mr. Oshasia with one of Tema teams, you know, akute visa answer no okokotoko.
Yes.
Inti the
Duncan
David Duncan
So it's about
so waka ba James Eje there, undoubtedly.
No,
is the Ghanaian greatest.
Enye Duncan Kwane kan.
Yeah, Juma pa.
In fact, Reverend say Kofi Nso kan. Wilberforce in Fum, legendary.
So why are you contesting it?
I'm contesting it because I feel say someone being great, and not just by bobo nekeke. It comes with achievement.
But no,
no
artistry.
Then
football artistry.
See, records crow him.
Na set time of bobo no up
no, for again. But the crux of the matter is, and then achieve here with Ghana now.
Bobo achievement say bobo. Emma nkrofo ni jibo no boy ne ho.
Or the feed the Gold Coast,
Yes.
And Ghana.
Yes.
And the crux of the matter is, Ora James J of blessed
memory.
The can say, with no disrespect, me man share no me nya na nhwe ni da. But obia or can one simbia you be or tia gronafe.
Ehu no share
no. Including former president.
James
Nana Addo Dankwa Ekufuado.
James
a former footballer. I disagree because and then or achieve here. And sanka players are you omo bobo baby omo bobo nanko baby and omo edoso. In fact, uko Brazil, they will tell you say
obi obo kotoko no so wan mobo anko baby a
menka me say
Prince,
or the Black Stars will achieve
really adewe una sebe muna school comparison no read mame
once modern discussions often focus on Abedipele, Asamoah Gyan, or even Babayara. Some like Edward Infum regard James Eje as having superior qualities.
But then if he says superior qualities, on God said he is the greatest of
no. But where you Obini code, but he spoke on this show.
Infum and say he's the greatest, or say who will be a wabobo tiso no da. I don't know any greatest.
Nede. As a mekasa mi hu obi a obobo ese Messi da. Only pani a greatest.
But headline we near there.
Ghana Web. We a Ghana Web headline, and it was published 9th March 2017. As Republicans player James Eje tops list for greatest Ghanaian player.
Let me.
This conversation is over.
Man, no. Minim de oye.
But he's the greatest.
Masa jaja no asama ya here wo happy FM na
BBC the BBC no the pinnacle of journalism
I'm telling you say BBC took the story from Happy FM.
What you are doing is wrong, and we will allow
on the 8th July 2010. Veteran Ghanaian footballers remember the high life.
That time not an unfair no. What do you unfair high life? Not ukuta handkerchief white me no.
BBC
But is it 2010? Is it that? Where you know? And the quality players and I'm celebrating.
Why doesn't make him the greatest of all time in Ghana?
Or peanut but not see, where will be that?
One player or chino or sa no watching no asa no watching where will be that?
Seka, you see, I don't want to sound
direct to us. I see debate rages over Ghana's greatest footballer of all time. Unknown ex-Black Stars player James Eje claims honest.
Unknown in Bo.
Ishak playing Mefro.
Okay.
You see, I'm saying that.
Coaching.
Yes, and you're coaching.
Me say you're coaching
and you see, and you're coaching, and I feel that national team. There's no correlation between the player performance or clubs at any national team.
Question na me da nka oti ase yanka be me do me say then na yenye na onfa sa energy.
I answered you here.
Oh how?
Unless the player himself comes to give to deliver and acquit himself.
No, unless the coach has a system.
Oh, mami.
The national team coach has a system that the player will flourish. Unless
player nankasa eba na ball to me ball. Because there was a history on my way mu of players they don't know the environment, the Ghanaian environment, you know, and the African terrain. No, they are not familiar with the environment and the terrain. With the culture, they are not familiar. In this bad national team, almost struggle. Not for want of quality, and I say, and yet because they are not good players, but essentially because fitting into the system, no, I say no, it's difficult. The terrain, the weather, the food, the culture, the football culture, they was entirely different. The expectations are different. I can tell you that the expectations, teams have from Bristol to Bournemouth until recently.
Man City.
No. Man City count.
Okay.
Until Man City, no. Bristol, Bournemouth, no. The expectations of the Black Stars, no, are higher than those two teams are. Wabon. And okay, I say now you can be about the Ghana Mali game and the games that we played prior to the World Cup and the games near boy. And we were discussing.
Do you know City? Someone Shekra BBNC expectations share that need to say United, Arsenal, Liverpool, and
City with Pep today is very
used to buy another Pep.
And then the Pep because of Pep.
But yeah,
no.
Show one. But today, if Pep is not around, City no. What team now?
United on share you new bia.
Na Ghana one share already. Ghana
what I'm saying
against the general
supporters no come after you.
Which supporters?
Oh, now United say one perform.
No, but City because of the way they are spending, no. If things don't go well, it's just because City fans no.
Fan base is strong to say United,
of course,
Arsenal, Liverpool, and the likes.
That's why I'm saying that. Semenyo then he must come and prove.
Happy FM.
The fact alone that you are doing well with your club does not mean that automatically to translate. In 2 weeks at Samajana, he didn't play for any top club in Europe. He didn't play any top club football in Europe. But upon national team, no, a different beast altogether.
No, as Samajan at Sunderland, although say and yet top club. But now or replicate your club, no, our national team. So it is possible.
No.
I don't know how can. We are talking about club and national team. So as Samajan, Sunderland, no, share, or Black Stars, or share, the day are you, or share, or Marseille, or Black Stars, or yeah. So now the question is, Abemu ano wo form. You have a World Cup. What 32 games? What 3 games? 3 goals.
So it comes to my point that unless the player is able to deliver on that set, because coach be anywhere in 2 days about how to score for a national team.
We are not say be a tactics
but the
player
too,
quality
but the player too, the coach too, for a player like Semenyo, on to me the system in here to favor only you. But there's a certain Jordan who is a bigger boy in the team than you.
But if you have a player now or former and you are smarter, you will pattern no be favor or no because he can deliver.
No, but on the African continent, you must prove beyond all reasonable doubt that you can deliver. Yeah, on the African continent, you must prove beyond no African continent is not proving.
Because
for the national team,
the necessary access to do that. Bet me coaching, bet me the colleague players and the likes. And coach, any the technical team, as some pay antidote to that.
So the whole system of the national team to be.
That's not what I'm saying.
Towards Semenyo.
No, that's not what I'm saying. At a point in time, Argentina Messi was formed. Team Nina was around Messi.
No, but there was still a certain Julian Alvarez. There was still a certain Molina. Any players in defense, Romero, right?
Christian Romero.
Romero. There was a certain goalkeeper called Emiliano Martinez. There was still a certain akwa Jimmy for ya or me.
Oh, Kwesi, no cross what other there.
Rodrigo De Paul.
Oh, no, stop that. No.
Rodrigo De Paul.
No. How can you say Jimmy for on air? No. The fact that you are on radio, no, don't say that.
In fact, that is not. Oh, I mean, you're rough like so. Rodrigo De Paul, I'm a messy bodyguard.
But then, so who say you are on radio? Because you made 22 years.
Mudi on radio, no. Eddie, Mudi on radio. We TTN on radio. Inti asma person Canada, you are on radio. Inti asma Indio me. Eh, bomb your football language. So. In the context of football, no, like it means obey in this one.
What journalism crowd?
No,
and the ethics of radio, no, what Eddie Mole no, Mr. Pori,
David, teacher him. We can both work. I have thrown to the dogs. The rule of the law has been thrown to the dogs. All of the favorites. So we an interview. That's about one. That means interview. No, we pay you. The rule of the law has been thrown to the dogs.
First year, na praise in Brim Kakra.
Seven young must on one casa on his own accord. On his own accord, must be able to prove beyond reasonable doubt that he can deliver for the national team. Sure. They say, okay, time and Nigeria for in Wako Kanu, JJ Okocha, mention them, Gabala, wow, Tamu, Golden Generation, Golden Generation, in fact, there's something on has been boy, you know.
Terrible West.
Okay, I know about 6 months or more.
Sunday.
No more player. If I know, say Olifinjana.
Yeah,
no Olifinjana. Not Wolves war championship. See Olifinjana. He was the who's a star-studded team. He was the one who was not
there,
like the known star.
There, yeah.
But no, boss, no, yen kwasia ejuma ewo team him. He was the one who was delivering. But Oko Wolves are no more. I'm making a point too. Oko Wolves are. But when the Nigerian team comes, all the players want him to. Oh no, so you kwasi ejuma nema yen. Tell me your coach. Me to make you train. Go me your coach no me metaki. Kanu. Me ntaki. Some was like a friend Victor Agali. A giant or so wabe Martin Tingram go let us see for the back no. Victor Agali. I know inti unya obisa o team. He was not doing well at his club, but national team he was fantastic. And there are several players like that. In fact, a bit controversial. But Michael Essien was born for the Black Stars.
As in what?
National team.
No, but bomb is too harsh.
No, that is in comparison. We are in comparison. Yes.
No, but he wasn't that bad for the Black Stars.
Commitment. In fact, Michael Essien,
1 AFCON,
2008, and then 2006 to World Cup. That was it. That was Michael Essien. That was it for the national team. In fact, Ghana need Uganda.
Those days, near war, Antoniana, no,
Anthony came later.
Oh yes, but the World Cup,
no, 2006. Michael Essien. That time, no, Ghana speak of boy, Ghana Baba Yara Stadium. 98.9. This is a question back. You have forgotten. I said nothing. A panic, Chowman, about Black Stars. Your ball match now. I'm saying, show me 2 goals. Be. First of night, I travel to Prana, so there's a very private. Sorry, Baba, we're proud.
But proud to choose this World Cup qualifier.
Oh, Bianca, the World Cup, do no qualify to the World Cup.
Because see, young for assembling seven.
We need to qualify to the World Cup. We need to qualify to the World Cup. Yeah, be one player and qualify to the World Cup. As a major qualifier to the World Cup.
2006 ni there Isaac Boachinum na
impact nipa omo qualify and see that is one thing that you don't give credit to. And I'm explaining.
How can you single out as a
that's what I'm explaining. Explain. In fact, the reason I make us as a Mojan into the qualifier equal the 2006 World Cup was that Ghana had 2 most difficult games. You had 2 most difficult games in that campaign. How to take a small, young Asamajan from Modena. You call Uganda.
Yako
Uganda. Kele.
Kampala.
Match 1-0 Yapon. Ghana for not TSC Kroma Mujubility. Obi sorry. Ghana coach Rakovic. Eddie ni we action file action amoto mu a. OP akose ekoye pre-match post-match conference. No much corner biaba 2 years am Japan. I think 1-1.
Why ding Kampala Joni ni ntwe.
Ghana any DR Congo.
Wa Kinshasa no.
Kinshasa Ghana DR Congo. In fact, that time na DR Congo for Shabani Nonda. Any Lomana Treso Lualua. That time na the whole Africa. 2 players dey no more form. That time na Nonda or Monaco or so. No but chapter more form Nonda ni Lomana Treso Lualua. Bo, me say that day Daniel Koeman.
Kofi Gare.
Koeman 2 players no. And ka Chibo me ka o Tribia ka Chibo. Kofi Gare, Koeman. Yes one go World Cup ni be should have been there.
Ja ko be ka sa be try now. Untumi ndra etire
ento so bo mba so. Kele. Daniel Koeman eche Lualua. Shabani Nonda ebomu say ono nko a adno bo akra so folk. Oyo mo ketua na mo share Asama Jamfrey New Yapon we 1-1 Yapon qualify. That Africa game was just an icing on the cake.
Done the halves no already.
That day. So na kwachi here no. That day you go person na mwemhwie na ni go keep.
And Fred Jojo.
No owo. That crowd be bia. Na amoto nte. Azi o say abazi. Passport so be wa. O say no passport no wa ha dey. Azi passport never share wa. Abazi na esi.
Enyuma ya fast ko airport
na place won you place no ko dida o South Africa na me ko ya abazi o say kwa kwachi o say be
keep the brave o
hala o say George ko na kwachi ai na bi asem no ezu no o is right
achi da wala
ya ne no zen keep us na osuro so to me full and no time ni boot pam me tade me no bi mika
South Africa
Santa.
Na no kra na keepers ben Sami Eje ni we nyina o.
Sani Mohammed.
O si ni yem ye ni yakra no ye a enyi.
Jojo.
Prince Bremu ka kra na yem bi ama. Mame ma 2 minutes.
Antoine Semenyo. Me a good man on a former one. We have players.
Say Oti oman enim ye hia no e na ye George say ekwan be na ye activate sa ni goal scoring prowess no
time wana Raheem Sterling ewo Manchester City hwe form oba 3 Lions at the same form
Nakupa we
team
we time kasa me
team Kyle Walker hwe form at the Manchester City or Battle Lions on drop you the same.
I no cry the bebreu. Neymar num Ronaldo num.
Me see even struggling a Tottenham Hotspurs Hurricane performance or done a deal hono or Battle Lions are the same because coach or what Lions or shed the omu big clubs. Dominance, any play no, you employ the same thing at the national team to favor your best players.
Fair enough.
Tie Antoine, or ye one hour account prof, or ye ambidextrous. Ne nine who do your day bebo into your bar. So the nifan ebo so the benkum tie be out me the bo.
Abemu ani nimbobo.
Onimbobo into your bar. Share Saturday no. Ellen Haaland at the bench. And on your mama mush. Pep no kofa ne ba no. Obon one favorite a position or flourish baby a wo Bournemouth. Obono, oba ye ho an obono. Both flanks. Baby a oye weak ni mumu no. Eho ena otuado ebono.
Ane
the right side. Hey, aha you saying. The left side. Oye weak no oba mumu a eho na yen coach no obo no ba bia owo ne club obo ko Manchester City eho na omoma ne bo a chego o share touch. Look at the pass, look at the first touch.
First touch, no, I'm not
first touch,
too much.
First touch in the goal. First touch, no, and the goal. No, first touch in the suya. Goalkeeper no, Eda baby shroud. Enti oba, ade na coach no, or shano, otuado no, or share Antoine, ewo.
Menfa no, enka, menfa
no. Otuado, Blasters coach otuado. Or share Antoine, ewo City. Bono enye ne fe. Onu coach no. Minim se coach otuado Antoine she go no. O she bi obo ne nsem. Enti ade na oba on deploy a system ye favorable to Antoine because yin nyina nim se nim ho de onya wo be hyew 18 box mu no onya wo ba bia left right middle obehye enti aden eda ba bia seemingly oye weak no ehonko ano toado ebo no e wo Blasters
enti ane no Antoine Semenyo no yenye ne bosom wo Blasters
of course
okay
per club a obo ene die per club no bond here. He's our
performance.
And in the performance, he's our top player going into the World Cup.
Agreed. Yeah.
Going into the World Cup. No, T. Menka say Obosity into no Faringini. Or a player.
When you man.
He's soon.
No, but I don't know
of from Chrome. Voter.
Oh, voter.
Mepe ana
de mepe debi owo chire kakra
o ma fa nko ye go dware no
aplawa na
wo keta side ho baby no
adidome
me refi baby ofi no kakra
ana Togo
o de farinji ye pese ye ko World Cup
okay
ama yakọ akwa goals
farinji ni here
any farinji ye player what of form pokwan bia obefa so no hye goals na ma otuado betretena ne ho a na Antoine no abobe 45 matches e de ama Blaster no ahye 4 goals pe
Prince
meanwhile
course kakra
meanwhile Bournemouth ansa na be ko City no owo double figures o
yes 10 or 11 goals 11 goals last goal
11 e no de ko oba ha ontimi nhye
yamfa course hello
good morning
udi ni saying
FM calling for protection go
okay body to mama minu ya brain yo
I agree 100% with Prince. The tactics of the coach is now helping the forward players in our Black Stars. Not just Antoine Semenyo. Okay, a lot of our forward players, Inak Williams and all that, they have few goals because tactics of the coach no look at someone like Inak Williams who's mid-gunning into spaces instead of players in the release ball man the crowd to be able to get into it must share goals no quick ball. Then we still saw that the coaches and maybe when they say but he say I say I'm getting fed up. Coach now I'm boring, but those who take decision are just relaxed into me. That's why I say thank you very much.
Okay, hello.
Russia.
Order.
Lawyer. Russia. I'm in China with you, bro. Yeah, I know what Cup is there, but we didn't manage to back when I'm in China and Picacray. Said they don't know your
Chiano.
I'm in China, Honorable Alexander Akwesiakwa. MPP for MP or Dane at Manson now, MP no. MP Papa Waka Honorable Alexander Akwesiakwa. Or no, I friendly to me and the MPs me now to take a crowd, no, there, 10 years. NDC in a tissue, MP in a tissue, Honorable Alexander Akwesiakwa. Wudi MP or Achimo Dan and Persuasion.
And Fatwa to say MP in Chia me Chia or Happy FM no a World Cup I may person me Kobintia Fatwa so.
Honorable Alexander Akwesiakwa so who came here, maintain Chia Gidi. Natain Chia we are made Chia we buy in wide the Indian. Chaskele so I'm a Kenyan. There was a baby. A World Cup here, you need this four college here, I had the Indian man in the foul so there. A damn man, wow, call our lawyer, and I make a say. Oh, but you my power, Bontino, and I may use your American crutches, Ubidian, now with you. One got over Gata Unkedi on our ballers of the Japa. I mean to Uncle.
Okay.
Now, Crucia, now can you say, Quan Ben, a Bepaswa. You bring and trust them and no. na dwuma pa a wɔyɛ ni bi wɔ Ghana.
Sa pepe.
The tia wɔtwa mu ara ne sɛ yɛbɛsesa Otuado na yɛbɛnya coach a ne bɛde bi te sɛ Pep Guardiola pɛpɛpɛpɛpɛpɛ anaasɛ ɔbɛbɛn no na coach a ne mmɔde bɔ te sɛ Pep Guardiola pa ɔbɛma no ayɛ sɛdeɛ ɔyɛ wɔ Man City wɔ pɛpɛɛpa ma yɛnya results a ɛyɛ nti Otuado deɛ ne yi ni sɛ yɛde antoa sɛ ma ɛno san abɛdidi no nan ase a ebi nsɛ deɛ yɛpɛ na ade sɛ yɛsesa Otuado ne yɛpɛ coach papa maame nkyia yi so player ya okoba yi
yeah na o de o chia ne kra unim hello
titi
trao minia
o ka ze kromo anya bete
David share baby edre
kromo anya bete za o
David
o di agora wa so be share masa pasa ona won kran pa wa le wa tin kan
ne ho ye
ya da bo ade ase kasa sa kempo ka Pochettino se Pochettino ipa ya wonta no nom asgod mi na wotane bi na Ghana fo nya so na kempo do mo ko World Cup se Alexander Akosiapa MP oda ene lawyer mo nyina be ko bia o mo nyina je se kempo
eye
obi ba ye de wo si obekọ bi dia na kempo de o so da manfo kwa eye bone
David
o pro dia ọwọ́ musu didi.
O pro didi a. Ọwọ́ musu didi. O pro odidi a. Ọwọ́ musu didi o. Je. Asama wa ken. Mera hwa. O si o pro didi a den.
O pro didi a. Ọwọ́ musu didi.
O pro didi a. Ọwọ́ musu didi o. Hello. Boss, Zamra Maniana.
Why are there?
Zamrama.
The only one MP in Abrokuma Center, Honorable Dan Latif, was your chow.
Okay. Chobo. Inchiana Uchiano, Unya America Bekwana.
Oh, the people Ghana, me the papa.
Ghana to the end.
Asama Kofa, yes, sir. So, to Asami, Minister Obeya, my yapam, coach, you know. Why? Because Asampa Akasambi, Unya girl, Bikura, Uti Kofia, one person of Mawa, Waboko. It is our Bagana. No, what to me, you are Bobo Magana. I don't want to get it. Bolu who saw your Ghana now over Ghana now to me you who you are Brochobe and I was him. Indeed, once a lot so who person on your channel or your on and the Mukam coach you know. Bye.
Okay, bye. Hello?
Yeah, Crucia.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Coco Big is in your United supporter.
Oh, obey, Uncle, Kissy Uncle.
Yeah, Crucia, I mean, Strana, Mr. Tifona, according to the supporters. Now, Kakra, the person can say, Utuado, the Ghana for Kasa, I untie. Okay, the Kasa untie, boys in the bar. It's a fantastic player. The ball then it goes on there, okay, 3 bars and 2 or 3 times. It's just right. Yes, they should play the boys in their positions and stop playing them out of position. Don't tell me, because Ghana, your players know. We can compete with England, yes, Panama, after England, not Croatia, they're not going to draw. Yes, Rome. They could deal with up now, but I mean, not
Okay. Kweku Obinkisi. Hello?
Okay, let's see what radio so. Let's see that now, a draw. A Bentham draw. Tisha Utumu, Kaka Utumu, and Sana with you.
Good morning.
How do you do, Makati?
Young Minia Uncle.
When we say, your coach Nasama, sometimes you move in my empathy. You have a man, a man for the Chile, on him how to use Semenyo. Look at the teams are some of your boy now. Look at how useful he's been to the team too. Now so Obagana Black Star,
how many matches were and I go to our share. You can see clearly said yes system now we are not playing anything to favor the good players ahead of the team. Players from mobile top now, the same thing applies to Jordan. Jordan over Crystal Palace no. Coach Obebedia or Yusuno, as Obetinima on Sego TSA was. It's about coaching. It's about coaching, and it's hard time they study how the players are being used in the European clubs. These are our top players. And it's our club no pity obedu national team na say in Fasubia man so a kele na say anything here. Arsenal so be CEO obi ankoda. Nothing has happened. It's just that United score as United na say then they see. They were 4 points ahead. Unjamja kwesi manengwe ne ho. Bichiobia.
Okay, you tell so hello.
Oh, Christian Adamayo day.
Oh, adie ya kadi ebe kewie ya. Ya adie fi akadi ebe ebi.
Dabi, what I thought some nyasem. Obi abeka coach nasem. Endo kotoko wini ye. Eti kroma no pozo timi fi kroma. Ana me nyaka na libi mu a. Afia fam no meka hu bia na.
Kataba me why mi apeni kata. Kataba mi apeni.
Gedasi. Amina osha endra asante koroko. Endra etisi form eya adwuma. What I say, you have a place in Abaso. Sir, I'm continuing to do what I say. I bet I'm Waba. You say, I am just say, you're never a chief for the Babisia, not better I'm Waba. And I will say, as I say, someone else will be Mokaya. You say, oh, you good. Now, coach, Lydia, you can't get a phone, young permanent and permanent now, because I can't name my pa. What I say, can I say, in the war now, would you gonna be an ABDA, and then the gun of Mabaton at Yaman. I don't know who Zeno. Then you who coaches. As soon as man will be out to me yet. What has any person coming on time? And then your first and then Twitter, and then Wayano, and what has one even or two out of the eye? Because I qualify to wake up and jump on the go for black. Then you're Sergeant Bonesano. I'm a check for Cappuccino. That's it.
Okay. Hello, Yao.
Good job.
Enti Makempo who say intia utia ni nyina no e America na opese okobi ni ntia.
That's all the Kempo there. You're not a match. And then way back more than about 20-something years, and I travel to buy and I say, or the kind of 40 coin, I'm a Ghana for you.
Okay, okay, Mate. Yo, Mate. Hey, where the hell do you say? Hello? Minia, na, insawem coin, Nesu Yaboko there.
Aha, Techikum High Boko. I believe I am fabulous, Bekubiana, my better native song.
A croby or coin, so I am Chroma na.
Le pacho ufin sa na obe ebri ana hemfa na opese oche.
Unse osane ebri popon ofa adontin san.
Nkum na oka no
aha. Okay, nkum krom.
Oh, we are heavy.
Me kwaya no.
We are heavy.
Unse na say me ko asaman a enam kwan na omo ye wo achimota to ya frost ama saman nti me fa ebri. Na ma fa inkum krom na ma fa to aso saa na fi
na wa ba krom afa krom amanfo na wa fa photo bi na wa fa kwesi bi na ahodo na de ato nsa mo na okọ no
nsawem na adesu wehu na fi ni ma
crucia
kwe
crucia ma abade a se na wa wuni me no me so me pe we cap ya kwe na me pe US akwe di se me am MP o we ku apem south Rorinshia Adua Jinunu Honorable Ubi anim say Oko Parliamenta Select Committee Esha Sports so Nankran or your be or can be into Honorable Rorinshia Ewa Obapa Willie Neto Inchia de Amoral for Happy FM so Name de Amau. Wake up on me Pibia Copa US and Sana Wash and a bonus minim say Bebenupa. Agra me commend me to say House of Folk Yansu to Ton and Asana Yausi Kotoko Yansu yes how Yabogum. Na minim say this weekend so House of Folk ni yababo agum ye ne bechim no yababo agum na otu womba moto why a den why a den otu aye den otan check o man we are woman won we are Ghana ni na akọ wani ma na ye wuni ajaw ani bre hwe tamana Messi ebo ni yede ma Barcelona no na ọkọ Argentina na otumi di Argentina fo ewi ni biribi ana. The answer is no. First time na Argentina coaches na coach Argentina national team. Na so wonya na. Enim Oto ye good no bi odi na qualify World Cup ye ne ni na akwa America no ti ye nya on ntina ho ni en kofa na kwesi apia de Sudan for qualify AFCON and kwesi apia you and kwesi apia ye say ni wa qualify AFCON and ni wa qualify World Cup na na ni you do
your time call me am da for the final call. Hello Bacho Wini.
Good morning.
Afternoon.
I'm sorry, you. Because it's one.
Okay, sorry, young boy.
Me the American Rafa coach Utuabo when say it do be Ghana for no yenya but transfer coach no because coach no wa born home wedding. We team dia qualified the World Cup for American. Yenya but transfer man say okoba na body ban say nyama ye will be amiaka. Africa, Nigeria,
entity, young China on Comrana, Uncle Yao.
They are or they are qualified, and so far for they are qualifying quality. Yes, I say, or no idea beko. Okay. The more than 1 hour, not oba, not your more than car, my den.
Ampa, one of him, Minia. Promotoria Cassia bought by Damasio channel pay Bishia.
Enti 12 metie 6 metie and said Tambia na mo sha ate no metie mo news ni via and some na mo be di aka no 12 o'clock no sana other stations na beka enti the manager hu ni say mo yi di yen e ma ye hu come koso no and sana other stations na beka the chat kura manager hu ni say presenters no, in fact, you are very good.